ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
What up, YouTube? So I want to show you how King Cobra makes a screwdriver. I'm going to start off with some vodka. Doesn't have to be anything super fancy. This is Potter's. Now we got our vodka in there. We're going to add some other stuffs to it. Okay, hold up a second. We got this stuff. Strawberry banana nectar from Jumex. Pour a little bit in there. Now the rest of it, we're going to fill up with your classic screwdriver mix. Screwdrivers consist of vodka and orange juice, but I thought I'd put a twist on it by adding some strawberry banana nectar. Hold up one second. This stuff is really delicious by itself, but when you mix it with drinks, you know it's going to be good. Not a sponsor. Tropicana. This drink combo is really great for the head cold because of the orange juice. But that's how Cobra makes a screwdriver. Normally I'd mix it with just orange juice and vodka. But I'm like, that's so traditional. Let's try something different. Let's shake things up, you know. Put a twist on things. And it's like, hey. Cheers. Oh. YouTube. This is tasty. The sweetness from the strawberries and bananas, a little bit of tartness from the orange, and just a slight bite from the alcohol. That's a good screwdriver, YouTube. Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my trailer again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, let's switch this over. I hope you're all doing fine. Thank you for joining me this evening, you Thursday night thirsty fuckers. We're going to do some good rockin' tonight. We got lots of Von Helden. We got a couple hangouts. Well, I call them hangouts. So we got a couple live streams that Todd caught. And, of course, today they did Noon Talk. So we'll have to skim through that. I think the MVP might be Candace. She's got to be soft trolling them. But we'll try to get to the bottom of that. Folks, we, of course, have Larry. He has a few words for ACUPPS. I mean, sorry, J-Dubs. And we'll be checking that out for sure. We got Rev peppered throughout the evening. And he's just kind of giving up on life. Folks, how are you feeling tonight? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're getting ready. Get your drinks. Get your frosty mugs. Got a little bit of lulls. We actually have yet another night where we have to put aside some of the lesser cows to make room for the lulls of the major cows. Shanny has a new do, folks. We got to check that out. We'll speed that up and speed through that. Oh, what else? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've got some, thanks to the gray alien that Vaughn took a shot at. We got a clip that I hadn't seen before, and it's Grampy versus Vaughn. And Blue's in there too, but it's pretty good. I said Grampy is gone, but not forgotten. He will be making appearances from time to time, so this is a good one. We also have a video by Darkside Becca of Vaughn and Grampy. We're going to check that out. Oh, jeepers creepers. Oh, and some news. Listen, don't count out the wild card. Don't ever count out the wild card, folks. Emo has announced on his community tab just a day or so ago that the Carney season is officially over for him. He is done now, which means he's going to be bored and have nothing to do. He may come in from the side with a strong second, possibly third. I don't know. I have faith in him, but it's getting late in the year, folks. It's getting late in the year. But we may see some emo action in the near future. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Be prepared.
Devil's Reject has just donated £1.99 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So, folks, I'm trying to think what else. So, emo, check. Rev is failing at life, check. It just goes on and on. So, let's not waste any time. Let's open up our own little nectar. Heineken, not a sponsor, folks. Not a sponsor. Oops. Let's see if we get this party situated here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, folks. I'll clear my palate here. Just a sec. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's it right there, folks. That is it. Let me straighten that up. Let's bring that camera over a little bit. Right there, folks. Folks, you can get your merch. I'll share the link later. Oh, and just so you know, it's getting to that time of year. It's getting to that time of year. I will be putting out some Halloween merch. We got Vaughn's birthday, Derp Day, and Halloween this month. That's pretty cool. I'll let you in on a little something I've been putting together. I'll give you a little taste. You know how I do for the Halloween special. Let's get this up here. So you get the idea. You get the idea. You know what kind of nonsense I'm up to, but you get the idea there, folks. It's not a hot dog. Did someone say hot dog? No, I'm just joking. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. All right. Anyways, let's get this party started. Old Crazy Lokes, though, he's been away from the internet. It's been like a month since he's posted something new. Fortunately, we got lots of content because up till then he posted daily, so we don't know what's going on. I hope he's out there just pushing. You know, I know he ain't gonna quit. Anyways, let's get this party started, folks. Thanks for joining. Thumbs up the video, all that good stuff. Let's go right now.
Yeah, much love to the fans. The Lokes don't stop. He won't quit with the thongs. He keep pushing with all the fans. Fans is never gonna quit with the thongs. You know, Lokes keep pushing with all the fans, with the thongs. You know, for reals though, Lokes fainting with the thongs. You know, knocking out with all the angles, with the hands, his hips into it, with the thongs. You know what I'm saying? His legs into it, easily knocking him out, fainting all over with the thongs. You know what I'm saying? Knocking him out, with the 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 thongs. Lokes so vicious upon vicious upon vicious upon vicious, you know, taking him out like it ain't no thing, making it so easy upon easy upon easy upon easy upon easy with the things. As I know, I never quit with the things. So offensive, they can't hit the Lokes no way with the things. You know, as I be swinging with the things, you know, Lokes taking out the whole world, knocking them out with the things, tying in with the things. As Lokes knows, he never gonna quit with the things. Fans is never gonna stop with the things. I be the most dangerous fighter in the whole world, most dangerous fighter with the things. As I know, I never quit with the things. I keep pushing with all the fans with the things. You know, reals though, Lokes easily out the world like it ain't no thing. So easy upon easy upon easy upon easy with the things. Some angles with the things. As I know, I never quit with the things. Fans, it's never gonna stop with the things. You know, for reals though. Yeah, God bless the fans. Lokes never gonna stop. He pushed with all the fans for life. Fans, take the Lokes to Hollywood. getting his own reality deal. As he never gonna quit. God bless the fans. Looks never gonna stop. You're too vicious, Lokes. Too dangerous upon a fighter, most dangerous. God bless the fans. Chip.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi guys, Stuart Pidlong here. I've got to come clean. Take my hat off. I've got to come clean. I have to be honest with you, and more importantly, honest with myself and my family. It's been brought to my attention that I'm a tard. I'm defeated. I am broken. Turd Gorilla is the all-knowing power of the interwebs. I was wrong. I called YouTube social media. I called YouTube social media. I am so dumb because I didn't use the right word. How dare I, a peasant, an illiterate person that bangs a keyboard with my fist, how dare I not call a website social media? Furthermore, YouTube is horrible. They're the worst platform. It's so much censorship. If only there was an easier way that I could record a video and upload it. But I don't know any better. I don't know any links to other outlets. YouTube's only the #1 video uploading source to the internet in the world. How could I be so wrong? It's almost like Turd Gorilla has stock in another voice company, another website. It's not social media, it's a website. Nerve Gorilla must have stock in another company, and his job is to get us all away from the evil monsters of YouTube. I'm so defeated, and I just can't. I'm gonna call my counselor, and I'm gonna demand my money back because it's wrong. I'm wrong. I've never been so troubled in my life. Nerve Gorilla, please send me the number to your therapist because I just can't take this anymore.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Said my only son to me with whom I love. Heaven's gate, you catch my gaze, and I love you in the morning, in the noontime, in the evening. You're my one thing, you're my dearest. Here's my love note, can you hear it? And I love you in the morning, in the noontime, in the evening. You're my one thing, you're my dearest. Here's my love note, can you hear it? You're the fairest of 10,000. Wow, that song brings back so many memories. You know, for many years, I don't know if I know y'all remember this me, you know, I've been popping up here and there, and, you know, then I would disappear, and, you know, it's like, y'all, people are like, I don't get her. I've literally had, you know, this guy one time, he's telling me, like, I want to know what's going on up here. Like, I want to know. Yeah, I bet you want to know. I bet y'all want to know what's going on up here. But only the king has what's going on up here and right here in my heart. Let the king... I'm sorry, so much energy. Let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. And let the king of my heart be the wind inside my sails. I don't even know the words, but yeah, I just surrender to the Lord. You know, sometimes he can use me. He literally told me, and this ain't no secret, because, you know, he literally tells y'all this in the Bible too, when he's like, look, don't lean on your own understanding. I'm the clay, you know, I mean, I'm the potter, you're the clay. Let me mold you. Don't ask me no questions. Like, you don't ask the boss, like, what are you making, bro? You know, like, just surrender and let the Lord have his way. It's very hard for the Lord to find a piece of clay that would just be, you know, surrendering and not, you know, because sometimes a lot of people might be like, oh, that's too crazy for me, Lord. I can't do that. And that's why a lot of the true, you know, chosen ones in the Bible, King David, everybody, they're always like, yeah, I'm a fool, and I'm going to be even more foolish if that's what the Lord want me to be, you know, because they knew something special about God. They knew they had very close personal encounters with the Lord. So they knew something very special about him that made them go out leaping, acting a fool, everybody making fun of them, but they did not care because the Lord showed them something great and mighty, opened their eyes and minds and understanding to something so deep and great that in comparison to the real world and all the people's opinions, it pales in comparison. So they're like, I don't care what y'all think. I'm going to boast about my foolishness, because it's kind of like being touched by God. You know, you're like, oh, why I found me some gold, you know. And so in a way, that's kind of like how I am too. And so when God's molding me for his own personal purposes, you know, I'm, you know, like the arrows in his quiver, you know, when he hid me, he's doing all these things. And the minute the enemies come bombarding in, because they come bombarding in, they're like, oh, look at that idiot, you know. Look at that idiot Tequila. She don't know nothing. She's stupid, bro. Look at her. Look at her. Watch, we're going to get her faded. We're going to send some dudes over there. We're going to call her some dude's house. We're going to tap that ass. You know, they running their mouths thinking all kinds of things. Like, oh, we got her now, bro. And then, bam. God comes bursting through. Jesus shows up. And they all scared, like trembling, like, we didn't see that coming. How y'all didn't see that coming, bro? How you didn't see that coming, bro? Now you the fool. Now you the fool. They thought I was the fool. They thought they set me traps. Now they're the fools hiding. Now they're the ones hiding. Oh, God. God bless you. I love you. You know I love you.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of Eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies.
It's a Red Rollie right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
No! Yeah, we are. So what's up, guys? And I again, like every time I start a video, even I want to thank the people that have done something and to help us. And your continued support is needed. You know, the food situation isn't really any better than it was, but we just were really blessed by somebody that in the place here that shared their food with us. So if you can hook me up tonight for a dinner for the two of us, that would be really wonderful. Like, we've been craving some pizza, kinda. So, absolutely, if you could do that, if you could hook us up, that'd be amazing. So, with that said, I'm going to talk about Alex Jones because, wow, he has been ordered to pay the Sandy Hook families somewhere in the range of $985 million doll hairs. As everybody knows about me, I was pretty intimately hooked up with Alex and was pretty close to having a job with him. So it's just, I honestly have to say, from my opinion on this, if you want my opinion, we're supposed to have a free press. And there was speculation going on with a lot of different radio talk shows. So why did they single out Alex Jones for this? Because he's the biggest one. Yeah, and he's also the guy that's pretty much single-handedly guided Americans through understanding how messed up the system of government has become, and has been persona non grata to every elite Bilderberger and otherwise out there. So I see the motivation here from the powers that be to bury the man because he is effective. They got scared when he started to promote Trump, and his movement, the InfoWarrior movement, is basically one of the keystones of Donald Trump's victory. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Do we have a free press? And because Shanny said, well, you gotta, you know, filter what's on your show. Well, see, but is that free press, though? Are you going to allow people to air their opinions on your show? Because that's what Alex does. He did for many years, because I watched him from the years of 2008 through 2018. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. That's 10 years. I listened to the guy for 10 years. And a large segment of his show was putting guests on. And even if they were the N-word, like, not that N-word, oh God, the guy from Germany in World War II, that N-word, if you were one of them, he would like to have them on, and he would actually argue their points, because he's anti-N. He's anti-World War II Germany guy. He's not for that movement. So are we going to have a place where we can have a marketplace of ideas, even the bad ones, because the bad ones are able to be talked about and then aired out, and we see it's not a good idea, so we should throw it away. The idea even that there was some kind of hoax that happened with this event, which had a lot of weird details, it just did, okay? I never believed that like, people don't perish in these things. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not of that ilk. I think they do, because it's ritual sacrifice for them. But are they false flags? You better believe it. Okay? So this was their way to get him. And they did. They swatted him, and I think his life is going to be very difficult from now on, or he just goes into bankruptcy, which definitely, I mean, that's his first step, will be going into whatever chapter bankruptcy. And then you're going to have structured payments. I don't know what happens. When you have a judgment of nearly $1 billion against you in court, and you must pay it, I don't know what he does. Like, I pray for Alex Jones, that's it. Because, okay, listen to me. I've talked to the man personally, and I can guarantee you that he is a real believer in Jesus Christ. He loves God, man, and he saw it as a general type mission, like a guy at the head of a ship that's trying to make people understand how much their government doesn't love them, okay? And there's lots of stuff that needs clean. He's the guy that was pointing out the trash in the middle of the room that the government needs to clean up. That's what Alex was. And agree with him, or you think he's too, you know, you can't stand his voice because it's too much. I understand all of that, and he does too, actually. He still loves you. Okay? He really does have a love for people. And making people understand that some things really do need to change. You know what I mean? I pray for you, Alex, because I know your intentions with your show, and it was to air all ideas and let's talk. And you can't do that, can you now? I'm sorry, bro.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, quick view. Hey, I got to see the ending, but I will go watch the rest of it later today. J-Dubs, why don't you call me out, buddy? Why don't you go live with me? Why don't me and you go live on YouTube? You're supposed to be a man. Go live with me. Forget your little queer buddy there. Go live with me, J-Dubs, J-Douche, J-Dumb. I hope somebody that's watching this, there's 8. I'm not on here long. It's a quick shot at this. J-Dubs, why don't me and you go live together? You like doing videos with Vaughn? Do a video with me. Vaughn can't get on here with me, he says, remember? Why don't you come on here with me? Why don't you do a live video with me, J-Dubs? You want to run your mouth on the frost, you run this, you stick up right up in his little ass, buddy. You don't know shit. And if you believe half of what he says, you're as stupid as he is.
I'm sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. No, Reverend, once again you're a fucking idiot. The reason that Alex Jones got sued was because he doxed the families of the victims, an activity told his followers to harass them. He wanted the bodies.
No, we'll cut off. But yes, there was more to that story. It wasn't just because he says controversial stuff. But in any event, let's check out Larry. He is not happy with J-Dumb.
I gave you credit, and all you did is downmouth me. I gave you credit. At least you're up there cooking for your wife. Your house don't look nasty. Your hands ain't all black as far as I can see. I'm talking good about you and you talk shit about me, John? Why don't you go live with me, John, J-Dub, whatever, Mr. New York? I could fill you in on the real stories. Let you know the truth. People, OBI has still been giving out food since this problem that the world has been having. The church gives out food once a month, every month, the last Friday of the month. The church does. You people know if there's people giving him food around here, or there's people that's telling him what's around here, 9 out of 10, they are a Frost family member. Do you all understand that? This whole area, they might not carry the last name Frost, but the Frost bloodline runs through their family somewhere. Maybe not through their blood, but through the family it does. That'd be like me calling out one of the other names out here that is very, very well known in this area. Vaughn, you don't know nothing about a family tree. Look it up. Go to the library when you become homeless, because that's where you'll be living, because that'll probably be the only place you can get on for free. Carrie Chandler, Guilford Frost's first child was Arnold Frost. My grandfather would have been a teenager by the time your mother was even born. You say that Arnold's not the Indian mama, that Arnold's from a white woman? No. Guilford didn't get with the white woman until after they were all born. After great grandma died, he got a white wife. All the kids were already born, James. So quit saying that we are distant bloodline related. In my book, it shows me you're my second cousin. Boy, I hate to say that live on camera. J-Dubs, this was just for you, buddy. I hope someone's recording this, and I hope someone sends it straight to J-Dubs. I want him to see this, please. You want to talk, boy? Go live with me. Since your little bitch boy can't.
I'm back. For now.
It's almost your shot time.
I know, that's why I told Alexa I had to go.
Okay. Instead of hanging out with your bitch boy, come over and hang out with me for an hour. You know, none of us Frosses down-mouthed you at all until you started running your mouth. You know, I think you were a pretty nice guy. I mean, it looks like your house is clean. You cook for your wife. I mean, that's pretty damn good. Because Vaughn couldn't do that. He couldn't keep his wife. You're at least keeping yours.
Daddy?
You know to get up and make your wife dinner when she's coming home from work. After 8 hours of sweating her balls off to, you know, pay the bills.
Yeah, well, she's sweating somebody's balls off for a few hours a night, that's for sure. I don't know who, but
you know, so there's a lot of people say bad about you, J-Dubs. I kind of stick up for you, but hell, it's just like Vaughn. I'm getting stuck in the back. I am Vaughn's Tro. I am Vaughn's second cousin. I am a Frost. I know my bloodline, James Vaughn Hilton Stinky. You know so much and you got so big of a college degree and you're this and you're that. You ain't shit but a dummy. You don't even know how to look up your own family tree.
Daddy, do not get mad.
I'm not getting mad, honey. I'm just trying to put a point out for John and Vaughn. They did one this morning. I'm glad you were outside when I watched it. All I say on that video this morning, I only seen half of it, people. You guys know I was live too. So I will go back over there and see it again. I appreciate Todd recording it because I definitely wanted to see it. Oh no, baby. If he would have said something about you, I would have went there.
You said, what should I do? What, Hustle? You better fucking believe it.
Brian Brian Bareback has just donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Wait, did Larry marry Mouse?
No, that is not Mouse that you hear in the background, but there's some other theories out there, that's all I'm saying.
You know, I said that to the family once.
It's all in the eyebrows, folks.
I was like, I wonder if they switched babies when we were younger. I mean, we're only about 6 months apart. The only thing that sucks about that is I was born in Toledo, Ohio, and he was born in Hamilton. So they would have to switch us after birth. Did my mom and dad really steal me from Aunt Alice and left their kid? No. Von Hilton had to be hatched. I don't think he was born. You know, people, if he quit fucking lying and quit running his mouth and fucking try to at least make money and fill out his own paperwork to get his Social Security check, if he quit crying and quit telling lies, he might have been an okay guy. That's never going to happen. We all know it. Look at him. It's been going on for over 15 years. What's the other way around? Honey, I could use a soda, though. I know you're getting ready for lunch. J-Dubs, all I want to do is me and you go live with each other. I'll see you in a minute.
You want me to open that another one or?
No, not yet. I just want to do an interview with you, J-Dubs, or you do an interview with me, J-Dubs. That way you can throw me out anytime you're ready. I don't care how you do it. Me and you at the same screen, same time, where we can talk to each other. And this whole world can hear us. That's what this little quick video, 15-minute shot thing's going to be. J-Dubs, me trying to call you out.
Through Super Chat. I bet Jerry can grow a Larry beard at his age.
Yeah, he's probably well on his way, Wilson. Thank you very, very, very much.
You want to say something about the frost. You want to run your mouth about the frost.
All right, let's skip it.
Man, you're protecting and best friends with and all this. He did do that. There's proof. Not coming out of Vaughn's mouth. We say something, we prove it. Do you want to see pictures of the locks on the doors? We can show them to you. You want to see the poop on the walls? We can show you the pictures. You want interviews and live videos? We got them. You know we got them. You watch them a lot. You and Vaughn talk about them a lot. I hope this is the one you're watching today if you ain't caught none of them. I hope you get this one. Larry is back in the house again, twice in one day. Because I'm responding to the video that Mr. Todd recorded earlier to J-Dubs. I am tired of J-Dubs running his mouth, so I am now calling J-Dubs out. J-Dubs, when you get done with your little boyfriend over there, you come and see me. Because me and you should do a live together. For I can fill you in on a few things. You keep disrespecting the frost and something could happen. You've already said you want to fight me. My brother's close. Real close to you. He's still in the same state as you. Give me a date and time. I don't want to fight you. I want to settle you straight and tell you I've never disrespected you until you start disrespecting us. I see you cook for your woman. Vaughn has never did that. He says that he took his woman and his mother-in-law and the kids all to the Golden Corral. People, he didn't tell you the mother-in-law is the one that paid for the Golden Corral. The only thing he did is drove them. And he got gas money from her for taking her. So really, he got fed to take him to the Golden Corral. And the mother-in-law paid for it all. Come on, J-Dubs. I know you got to be getting tired of him and listening to lies. I can't believe that you are so whatever. I mean, you got to be in love with him or something, J-Dubs. Literally, man, I don't know what to tell you. Well, that was way back when. That's when he might have took a shower before they went. He might have been taking one of them sponge bath things. Wash your hands. Take the deodorant out of the bathroom and put some on. Y'all know what we bought him for Christmas every year? Deodorant. Because every time we turned around, he stunk. And I hate to say it, he wasn't even the only one. There was somebody else that every Christmas got a can of deodorant or a container of deodorant. Me, I got 10 of them in there. I'll never run out of deodorant. I keep stocked on that. It goes on sale. I buy the whole shelf if I have to. So really, I hope Todd's on here. I hope he's getting this where he can send it over to J-Dubs, or I hope there's a J-Dub person on here that will send it over to J-Dubs. Because I don't care if Vaughn sees it. I want J-Dubs to see this one. This one was specially meant for J Dummy. This Frost is tired of you running your mouth. Shut up or put up. Come on live with me, or I'll go live on your channel. It don't matter to me. And let's get this out in the open. Or do you want to do it the hard way? Do you want to fight it out? Like I said, I can't do it, but my brother's right there. We don't have to wait a week or a month or 2 months until I can get money to get there. Or until you get the money to come here. My brother's already there. He can take care of it for me. There ain't nothing to throwing him $20. That's probably what it'd cost me, $20 to get your ass beat. And that I promised would happen. You would get beat. So please, if you want to take that challenge, please. I'd rather just go live with you. Because I'm going to be like I told everyone else. I don't want Vaughn Hilton dead. I want him to suffer. I hope he makes it to 100. Living under the bridge. Suffering. standing on the corner begging for money. I want him to suffer just like his mother did. J-Dubs. J-Dubs, if you ain't caught none of my videos, I'm all about family. And Miss Alice was family. Immediate family in my book. She is my bloodline. She is my grandfather's little sister. So that's my bloodline. She is the last of that bloodline. Because both of her parents are gone and all her brothers and sisters are gone. She's the last of that bloodline. For like 8 or 10 hours, she held her hand, she left, got herself something to drink, got herself something to eat, and went back in there and held her hand again. Giving it away. Where do you think your mom got all her chocolate donuts from, Stinky? I got chocolate donuts. Cases of them. They had over 2 or 3 pallets full of cases of chocolate donuts. 100 in a case. Doritos. Lay's. A lot of energy drinks. A lot of water, milk, you name it. OBI puts a lot of different stuff out there. A lot of their reenactments. I'll grab a little extra and call them, hey guys, I got this. If you want it, come and get it. Back it up. So right now we're going to run down to bare necessaries and pack everything away in case we do have to move. You know, I have 2 dehumidifiers or whatever them things are. Probably need to be cleaned. I ain't used them, and I think the last thing we did in them were bananas. Oh, nope. Bananas in one of them and deer jerky in the other. Stuff packed up. Waiting to see if we're going to get eviction notice or not.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Kentucky law, it all becomes mine. I'm the sole blood heir of the estate. I should get everything.
It does not matter that you are a blood heir. This court is now adjourned.
Goddamn internet!
I'm going to notify my attorney to sue every one of you son of a bitches into the ground.
Undermining me at every turn. The FBI! I have contacted the FBI hundreds of times. They won't do shit!
Hey, Stinky. We're here.
I'm the biological heir, okay? I'm the blood heir of the estate. I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck. The executorship is fraudulent at this point. It's a bunch of motherfucking cowards. Read between the lines, dude. Read between the fucking lines. But according to the law, everything is supposed to come to me, the blood heir, at that point. Not one fucking arrest in 20 goddamn years. If YouTube gets $1 billion lawsuit, they'll fucking change their tune. I just wish the gods would hurry up and kill their fucking ass. That's the only thing I worry about. The thing of it is, the thing that really pisses me off, none of it should have been happening. Why do you think I'm being persecuted down here? By the frosts and the trolls on the internet to fuck up my world and to try and get dirt on me and everything. According to the law, everything is supposed to come to me, the blood heir.
Goddamn internet!
Hey, Stinky. We're here. Look outside.
Greetings, fellow living organisms. I am the grey alien that Von took a shot at, and this is my tribute to Grampy Lobster, who sadly passed away. I first became aware of Grampy through the Geek Room, actually, and found out he had his own channel. So when I could, I would watch it and I would comment a bit. So there's 3 clips in total. The first one's only a few seconds long. The last one is about 5 minutes long, and it's a song. It's actually a song that I'd like played at my funeral when I shuffle off this mortal coil. And I don't mind admitting that I shed a little tear when I was putting this video together and that song came on again. But the main part is a clip I found, I think it was on Grampy's channel, where Grampy actually gets Von and Blue into the hangout. But first, as I said, it's a clip that's only a couple of seconds long. Now, this is when Rev had got released from jail for kicking the kid. Grampy was doing a stream and I put a comment in, and it made him laugh. It made him really laugh. And that's what it's about. I was so happy I could make that old bugger smile, giggle and laugh. Here it is.
Kick the kids until they were taken away, chasing avocado license away. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, I need Oh shit. Oh god.
I still have a smile on my face every time I watch that clip. And that's what it's about, making each other happy. So, as I said, this second clip, it's about 40 minutes long, and it's from Grampy's Hangout. Enjoy.
Oh, who's this? Oh, there he is. How you doing, Vaughn? Oh, he's flipping me off. He's giving me the bird. Wow. So we're going to have a discussion now about the VA now? Can we finish this discussion that we had the last time we talked? Not this time? When you were talking about the VA benefits. And you only...
Me out of the chat again, you
6 months.
Yeah. Can't take the heat, so you kick me out, right?
I didn't kick you out.
It was either you or you're the only 2 fuckers that was in the goddamn chat. So now one of you kicked me out. Which one?
I didn't kick you out. I don't block her. You were the one muting me on accident. He said he did it on accident. He was trying to get you to come back in. You know. But let's whoa. This isn't your show, Vaughn. Let's slow down a bit. Now, the last time we had a discussion about the VA, right? Now, I'm being serious about this. You had told me, hey, Blue's back. You had told me that you were told that you had 6 months to get your discharge changed from under honorable to honorable. And I was trying to explain to you how. Huh?
Because you don't understand, okay? See, you dumbasses keep thinking I was kicked out of the Army. I was not kicked out of the Army. I got transferred. I got transferred from the military to the civilian capacity, okay? That's not a kick out.
What?
There's nothing dishonorable about going from the military service to government work. There's nothing dishonorable about that. Okay.
Then why don't you have an honorable discharge? Why do you not have an honorable discharge?
Hold on, Blue. Hold on.
I never got a dishonorable. I don't know where the fuck you guys keep pulling this out of your ass from, because I never got one.
No.
I got transferred from the military
I
to
have never said that you got a general under honorable, not a dishonorable discharge. Correct. I've never claimed that you got a dishonorable discharge. And then you claimed that you had six. Hold on, this isn't your show, Vaughn.
So I never was able to get
your
it done.
show.
Doesn't matter because I went from the military to government.
Now there are doing what?
That's none of your concern, now is it?
You've said that so many times, you really believe it, man. Yeah, I transferred from a military to a civilian capacity. Well, the fact is, you are RE3, which means they didn't want you back. And the other fact is,
the RE3 is.
Can you show us this non-disclosure agreement that you signed?
That's right. You don't go back. I don't need to go back. I went into government work. I don't need to go back. Where are you getting this shit that I got to go back to the military?
Okay.
I don't need to go back.
So, and your discharge is not an honorable discharge. It is a general discharge under honorable conditions.
Now,
you son of a bitch.
Hold on.
Such a bitch. Hope you die.
Oh my God. I'm trying to have a serious
Your golden mic sucks, Vaughn. Vaughn is breaking up. Hey, why don't you fix your mic? Why don't you take some of the snot off it, Vaughn?
Jesus.
I can't fix my mic. My voice is.
This is real quick. Now, Vaughn.
Sorry, I can't.
Hold on a second, Vaughn. Now, when you talk about you got a discharge in civilian capacity. Now, are you talking about civil servant work?
Government work, and that's all I'm going to tell you because that's all
Government work can be civil service. Okay, that's all you're allowed to do. That's all. The number one red flag for false valor, right, is there's no fucking paper trail. There are paper trails literally from anybody that ever served in the fucking military.
Believe me, it was.
Right.
I would love to rub in your face what I did, but I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to discuss what I did for my government.
Who is not allowing you? Who is not allowing you?
Who is keeping? Who's not?
NAYSAYERS. And unlike you, sorry fucks, I actually keep my word. Wow, what a concept.
Yeah, we know how much you keep your word. We were all supposed to be in court by now, by last spring, weren't we? What happened to your word then, Irv?
Why don't you make another video where you threaten to cut somebody with a knife, bitch? I got that. I got a copy of that video, bitch. Why don't you go make one about me and see how I get arrested? Go ahead.
I've never threatened to cut you with a knife.
Go make another video where you threaten to cut somebody with a knife. Only this time say it to me and see how fast I have your fucking ass arrested. Go ahead, bitch. Go make the video
I do hope you get stabbed, but it won't be by me, Irv. Let me tell you something, Urban. You still think Sandy Hook is a hoax. That's why I want you dead, boy.
I got a bad hip, a bad back, and swollen feet, legs, and I still can kick your fucking skinny.
Oh, yeah? Is that so? Fucker, you ran away from me when I offered you. You're a fat coward bitch with tits. Hey, tit boy. Hey, tit boy. Hey, tit boy.
Of the Honor fucking Network, a terrorist internet network.
Yeah, we're terrorists. Tell me what terrorism Lenny Posner has done, you bitch. That's why I want to hurt you, Irv. That's why I want to hurt you.
You're a terrorist. Vaughn, you have shit on literally everything good about this country. You're a fucking terrorist. Okay? So, let's call fucking people things.
Like that in the back of her car. How the fuck did that happen, pal? Why don't you talk about that? Where'd all that cash
Your
come
mic
from?
keeps breaking up, man. You need to slow down, Stinky. You know, you're breaking up a lot, you know? And, you know.
Yeah, I'm breaking up because you don't want to hear my
Yeah, how come you haven't had Lenny Posner arrested yet, Irv, if he's guilty of fraud, bitch? How come you haven't had Lenny Posner arrested yet, bitch-o? Come on, fucko.
Yeah, and you had Candy Rain put in jail. Let me see.
Yeah, you had Candy Rain, Southern Raven. You had us all. Weren't we all supposed to be in jail by now? Bitch. You can't do shit, can you? Ha, ha, ha. You're a fucking failure, old and worthless.
This is what happens when you let Blue in the fucking hanging out.
See, YouTube should have stepped up and banned all of you for violate their community guidelines. But apparently YouTube
It's not a violation of community service to point out your lies, Irv.
Isn't that right, YouTube? You want to fucking sit on your goddamn ass while people...
Yeah, who'd they get rid of? Who'd they get rid of? Me or you? Who'd they get rid of? Who did God help? Who did they get rid of, Irv? Hey, Irv, who did they get rid of?
Isn't that also right, YouTube? But yeah, we're gonna support.
Who did they get rid of, Irv? Who did they get rid of?
No, Vaughn, look, if you're going to keep muting people, I haven't muted anybody. I haven't blocked anybody. If you're going to keep, I will.
That was me.
You will not be in this fucking hangout, okay? You can scream and holler all you want, but if you keep muting people, Vaughn.
What if you're wrong,
remember,
Irv?
this ain't
Have
your
you ever
fucking
thought you might be wrong about Sandy Hook? Have you ever thought that you might be wrong? Ever?
The one that kicked you out of the chat was Blue. The fucking Aaron Gray. He's a member of the other terrorist network. He's the one that kicked.
We're a terrorist network? Yeah. What have we done, Irv? What terror have we committed, boy?
Well, let's see. You got PayPal shut down. I damn near lost $2,000 because of it. Luckily, I was able to still get my money. But if PayPal hadn't given me the chance to extract my money, I'd have lost $2,000 over that. And you go to.
And how is that terrorism? You're not allowed. PayPal is not a right, bitch.
$2,000 is a lot of money for somebody that's poor. That's a lot of fucking.
Yeah, I know you're poor. Yeah, I'm so sorry. What
cost me
getting you removed from PayPal is not terrorism. So I can explain something to him.
Counting all the donators you run off, all the fucking customers you run off, and shit like that, costing me upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars over a long period of time. And that's a bunch of bullshit. I was making $3.
And how is that terrorism? How is that terrorism?
It got involved.
How is that terrorism, boy?
Because you're costing me money, you dumbass. Can't you understand when you're costing me money?
The people's lives that you've shit on, Vaughn. Now, let's talk about the Oregon shooting. I happen to know people that were there at the fucking Oregon shooting. I know people that were fucking students at that fucking college. I also know 2 of the fucking faculty members.
And you said that was a hoax too, Vaughn.
And you said that was just a gun grab, right? That was something that was traumatic to a whole fucking community, right? A community that thought they were safe, right? Because some knucklehead decided to come in there and start shooting fucking people, right? But that was a gun grab because Obama wanted to come after your fucking guns and shit. Now, I'm not the biggest Obama supporter, right? Admittedly, right? He wasn't my fucking favorite president, right? But it wasn't a fucking gun grab. People actually died. People were harassed in fucking hospital rooms, tubes in their fucking body from scumbags like you who can't fucking deal with reality and live in a broken down fucking trailer that she has to have people pay for to clean, right?
Let me tell you something. I can show you with evidence where the Obama administration used Sandy Hook to try to repeal the Second Amendment. That's not my fucking opinion. There's actual documents.
Yes, it is your fucking opinion. It's not a fact.
Yes, it is. It's not a fact. Nobody tried to repeal the fucking Second Amendment. People were looking for fucking reasonable fucking gun laws, so dickheads like you can't fucking run around threatening people with fucking guns and wrapping fucking bacon and bologna. The shittiest fucking bologna. Bar S fucking bologna, Vaughn? That's the shit fucking baloney. That's the stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you're supporting Muslim terror. Okay.
Wrap your...
You understand it. Now we got the clear picture here now. Okay, good.
This goes from you wrapping your fucking gun with fucking baloney with pork added, right, to supporting Muslim terrorists.
That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. Sorry, but that's bullshit. I'm well within my
rights. You support the Muslims. You're the Muslims'
you're
best
well
poster
within your
boy.
rights to spew the bullshit that you seem to fucking feel a need.
Okay. You might have heard of it.
Well, I'm fucking being my fucking freedom of speech too. It's freedom of speech, Vaughn. Freedom of speech unless you don't fucking agree. Nobody agrees with you, Vaughn. They're a fucking terrorist. Hey, who bought you that new fucking seat, man? Who bought you the seat?
Banned from Facebook, trying to get me banned from all these websites because you want to deny my freedom of speech.
You're on the internet, Vaughn, because you're a fucking lulz cow. Oh, he's flipping me off again. Oh my God, he's flipping me off.
Oh, we didn't try. We got you off Twitter. We got you off Facebook Live, bitch. We succeeded.
I didn't try to get Vaughn taken off fucking YouTube. Hit him off fucking VidMe. I was enjoying the shit that you were putting out there, Vaughn. It makes for good fucking entertainment, right? Just like you, I'm an alternative news reporter, right? I'm an alternative news reporter. Hey, you see it. I talk about the news the way I see it.
Oh, never. When did I kick you off MySpace? Oh, never. So quit your lying, bitch.
MySpace. I've never kicked you off Facebook, VidMe, or nothing. I've never even flagged one of your fucking videos. I don't want you to be gone, Vaughn, because I've got so much fucking gold.
Oh, I disagree. I do. I want this fat, ugly bitch off the internet forever. I don't want him lying about Sandy Hook anymore. You don't have a right to internet, Vaughn. You don't have a right to YouTube. You don't have a right to Facebook. You don't have a right to Patreon.
You pussy bitch. You're a failed troll, dude.
You're a failed troll.
Fucking piece of shit.
You guys are mean. You guys are picking on me because everybody's a goddamn terrorist.
Hey,
Vaughn.
Lobster's right. Lobster is not a terrorist. He's just too fucking stupid to realize that the real terrorists are using his ass. So he's just a fucking stupid prick. But
no, Vaughn. You have to understand one thing. I described a whole bunch of people. I do things under my own fucking free will because you're a lulz cow. You're a lulz cow. Moo for us, Vaughn. Go moo. You can flip people off. You can call people fucking pussy. You can call me a long-haired fucking leatherface. I don't care. That ain't even the fucking worst thing by far I've been called in my life, right? So if you think flipping me off, if you think flipping me and calling me a
long-haired hippie, are you and your buddy over there gonna butt fuck tonight?
You guys gonna fucking 69 later tonight? You
Butt fuck?
Coward.
Have a mustache ride? Bunch of fucking
What are you playing, Irv? Irv, what are you playing?
I got you. I got you, pussy boy. And I got your friend, too. I'm going to get that motherfucker, too. We're going to play fire with fire. I've been inspired. I will not give up. Mark my fucking words, you piece of shit.
See, they think that they've convinced everybody on the internet that I'm the most evil piece of shit that ever lived.
You are.
No, you're a lulz cow. Stolen valor. You're a lulz cow, and you've got giant man titties.
Machine for my original video before their edited version gets out there. They can search for my original unedited video and find out that half of the shit they're claiming is.
I record your shit, Vaughn. I don't record the fucking edited shit. Sure, there's people that have put stuff out there that I've used and stuff like that. But when I record your shit, Vaughn, I use unedited shit. The stuff that literally comes out of your fucking mouth. Okay.
So do I.
Nothing, nothing that's, made up or nothing like that. It's stuff that you are talking about.
No, really, right? Lobster. Let me have the floor here.
You seem to think that nobody has a right to free speech except for you. And if anybody disagrees with you, they support Muslim terrorists, and you probably think I've got something to do with the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and the fucking Clintons and the fucking Obamas and shit. And I'm some kind of fucking government fucking shill.
What you are, Lobster, is a dumbass because you're allowing these terrorists to use you to get a rise out of me. And you're too
Vaughn, I do it for my own fucking entertainment, Vaughn. I do it for my own inner fucking entertainment. Not to make people happy. And I tell people all the time.
You don't understand that they're using you, do you? You don't understand it, do you? No, you fucking don't.
Oh, yeah.
So you think I'm a government shill, Von? Hold on. You think I'm a government shill? You think I'm paid by the government there, Irv?
No, I don't think you're a government shill. I think you're an internet terrorist, and I think
you need to get butt fucked.
I think you, Lenny Posner, Tiffany Moser, and Doug McGuire have siphoned money out of the American people for years now.
Tiffany Moser.
And that y'all made a bunch of money off of it, and that's called extortion, as far as I'm concerned. You've been extorting.
I've never made any money off of YouTube. I don't have a fucking AdSense account. I don't have a Patreon. I do it for my own fucking entertainment.
Hold on, Lobster. Listen, I've never made $1 off of Sandy Hook, you bitch. Never.
You sack of shit. You are such
How have I made money? How have I made money off it? How have I made money? How have I made money off what happened at Sandy Hook, which actually happened? Those kids were murdered, you lying piece of shit.
Just like he pays Tiffany, like he pays Doug McGuire. Go out there and take care of his enemies.
Man, this blue guy seems very angry.
Who cares if it happened or not? Your asshole's going to be sore after I get done with you, Pilgrim.
Seems very
Of course I'm angry at Bond because he lies about Sandy Hook.
Ooh. So who gives a fuck? Freedom of speech, bitch.
Give a fuck. Freedom of speech, yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck.
Then I hope your whore mother gets cancer if you like freedom of speech so much. Hope you get cancer.
Little pussy, bitch.
I would. Yeah, you're nothing but a coward. Who is this?
You're a fucking coward.
Hope you get cancer, boy.
That's the best you got, bitch.
See. Hey, we'll see, fat boy. We'll see.
I can hear your fucking vocal cords flapping around inside your fat body, buddy.
I'm not fat, little boy.
You guys are weak.
Weak ass bitches.
Who are these bitches in this chat room?
You failed 12 in my opinion.
Don't worry about who I am. I know who you are, fuckface.
Yeah, who am I?
Don't worry about it.
Wow, you're real quick on the draw there, fucko. Who am I?
Aaron Gray of Cincinnati, Ohio.
I don't live there. I don't live there anymore. I used to live in Cincinnati.
Sandy Hook Relief Fund. In other words, you get money for Sandy Hook.
I do not get any money. How do I get money, you motherfucker? I've never gotten a fucking dollar.
His real name isn't even Posner. It's fucking
You're getting mad, bro.
He's not even real. His real name.
Yeah, bro. Well, I hope
mad. Get fucking angry.
Why should I be angry? You don't care about Sandy Hook? You don't care that Bond's lying about Sandy Hook? You bitch?
I don't give a fuck. I could care.
Why don't you give a fuck? Huh? Because your whore mother didn't love you? Is that why you don't give a fuck?
Doesn't affect me at all.
Nothing affects you. What would affect you? Would it affect you if I set your house on fire? Would that affect you, hypothetically?
Everything's replaceable.
Now, Blue,
everything's replaceable except a child killed at Sandy Hook, right?
Jobs and insurance. By the way, my name's Jim Jurgensen. I'm with Tip Top Insurance. You little bitch. I'll fuck your world.
Go ahead, Jim Johnson. Do you think Sandy Hook was a fake too, or you just don't care?
Jim Jurgensen, not Johnson.
Jurgensen, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't even get your sock name right. Good job, little fuckers. I'm here to talk to Von, not these little bitches. Hope they all get cancer.
Tap out.
No, boy. Hey, boy. Where do you live? What's your job? Do you do anything creative? Why don't you cam up there, fucko?
Puffer.
Oh, I thought not. Oh, I thought so.
Big fat flappy fucking.
Really? Talk about cam up. You're not camming up, bitch boy.
I have videos. You're a troll.
I'm a troll, fuckface. You're the fucking troll. You're getting trolled by non-trolls, fuckboy. That's what you're happening here.
I'm not trolling or being trolled, little fucko. I'm just dealing with another coward.
Well, this is getting real.
Where you from?
Where you from, bro? Hey, bro, where you from?
I don't say bro, bitch made.
See, we get them fired from their jobs, and then they'll be whining and crying.
Man, fuck that dude, man. He's running into a brick wall. Motherfuckers might not have nothing to lose over here. You might want to watch his fucking back.
Oh yeah.
It's
certainly true you've got nothing to lose. It's certainly true you've got nothing to lose, boy. You're a little faggot virgin in your goddamn mother's house talking shit.
Jesus. Definitely there's a J-Dubs there. There's a young J-Dubs.
I said, but don't push me.
I'm just going to sit back and let this go.
I'm Jimmy Jerkins. I'm from the South, and you don't know who you're messing with, boy. Here.
They fucking do. They're a bunch of fucking wimps, man. In reality, but they think they're made out of Teflon. They really do. They really do believe that shit.
They're what? Does anybody cook with Teflon anymore?
No. Well, no one's getting in trouble because of you, Irv.
Well, first of all, my legal name is James Poe, not Irv.
Oh, I will call you what I fucking want, bitch boy. You got that right? You're a fucking coward traitor. You're a traitor to America.
You make my account on YouTube too. Bunch of fucking. You guys are fucking useless as shit flavored lollipops.
Yeah,
you guys fucking suck.
What about the fake Von Helton account that's making money at my expense? Yeah. What about that?
Making any money? I don't have an AdSense. I don't have a fucking Patreon.
No, Von is right. There is a channel that is impersonating him right now. What a shame. What a fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at all the flies in your house. Hey, grab some more flies. How many fucking flies are in your house right now, Irv? Jesus. Grab another fly. Look at all the flies and shit in your house.
You ain't got nothing substantial.
No, that's all he's got, Von, is because he's got nothing. He's tired out. He's winded. He's winded.
No, I'm not winded at all. We can talk about Sandy Hook and why you think it didn't happen, Irv.
He has more problems than any of us would fucking know. And this guy is a fucking failed piece of shit. That's why he's on the internet fucking.
Why are you on then, hillbilly? Oh, there's another fly. Look at the more flies. How many flies are in your fucking house, Irv? Yeah, that's all I got.
Something for you.
Now, let me tell you about good old Mr. Blue here. Mr. Blue is hired by Lenny Posner as muscle. Okay? Lenny Posner finds out somebody's talking about Sandy Hook, and so he sends good old Mr. Aaron Gray here to go get him fired from the job.
And you're saying I'm paid for this.
So you're saying Vaughn, you're saying that hired muscle?
That's what Lenny Posner.
What works on little Irv?
That's exactly what that shit's about right there.
Did you really shave your girls' heads, Vaughn?
No way.
Wow. We know you did because you said so.
So hold on. So why? Hold on. Why? Hey, Mr. Blue, there. Why you gotta start talking about kids? That's an unwritten rule on the internet. Is you never talk about significant others or kids. You're nothing but.
You know that Vaughn has had his
nothing but a bitch.
Removed 6 times from his fucking.
You are a worthless bitch.
I don't know who you are, but I hope you die.
Okay, not talking about
this really dropped.
You talk about
people that kids
what he's done with his
wife, a domestic terrorist. You know, bitch.
They ain't got no families.
I'm gonna make you my personal fucking punk. Watch.
They ain't got no families. They're just all a bunch of terrorists. That's all. Terrorists and trolls and haters. That's all they are. They're not. I mean. Can you really? I mean, the family that trolls together stays together. Is that what we're trying to
Vaughn, I know you told me a lot about these guys, but I didn't realize they were this big as a pieces of shit. I'll tell you that right now.
I told you they were.
They are really.
I've been called.
Yeah. It's so bad to say Sandy Hook happened. It is so bad to say Sandy Hook happened.
Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Vaughn says it didn't happen.
People care.
Vaughn says
Vaughn
it
said
didn't
it didn't happen. He claims people are defrauded because.
Who cares? Let him think what he wants. Why does it bother you? Let him.
Why does it bother you that I react to it, bitch maid? Why does it bother that I react to it, bitch maid?
You're playing like a broken fucking record. You keep fucking repeating yourself.
Why does it, no, I'm not. Why does it bother you that I respond to it? If it doesn't bother you that he says it.
Fucking gods and shit. You know, I mean.
Why does it bother you that I respond to his lies then? If it doesn't bother you that he makes them.
So just because somebody doesn't believe what you believe, it's a lie?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay.
You don't get to pick your own facts. Sandy Hook happened. The earth is round.
Who cares?
The earth is round.
Who cares?
I don't care if somebody says it's flat. You don't care.
Who gives a shit?
What do you care about, bitch maid? Tell me.
Obviously, nothing you care about.
Tell me what you care about, since it's not the truth. What do you care about, boy? Tell me.
Come on,
Tell
boy.
me what you care about, boy. Can you?
I care about nothing. Nothing.
Oh, well then, you won't mind when whatever happens to you happens then. Or your family.
Whatever.
You guys are the
Whatever. That's the favorite word of an idiot. Whatever, when he can't think of anything else to say. Whatever. Whatever. What are you, a fucking girl? Go die. You don't care about what happened to Sandy Hook? Others do. So go fuck your whore mother in the ass. And if you don't
into it.
Hey,
Mom's
busy tonight, man. Mom's busy behind the house.
See, this guy has a mentality of a 6-year-old.
Like I said, man, he's a wuss in real life.
He is a fucking pussy.
No,
Mothers. What a fucking pussy. What a fucking
I'll talk
pussy ass.
Would you like to settle it in person, boy? Would you like to settle it in person? I offered Vaughn.
Now we're getting
ran away. Would you like to settle it in person, boy?
You're a pussy.
Would you like to settle it in person?
Give you some fucking pink eye, you little bitch.
Yeah.
I seen your fucking face. You're just
So what? Yeah, and I'll never see
You
yours.
look like a down syndrome little fucking medical fucking faggot. That's what you look like.
A medical faggot? How is that different from a real faggot?
Test tube baby motherfucker.
Oh, wow, that's very deep.
Oh,
very smart.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that was. I mean, that was baby faggot.
Your hippie motherfucker comes in here talking shit about Vaughn. That's what
Yeah, you love Vaughn, don't you? Why don't you go suck his dick? You love that boy. Why don't you go
Why don't you go butt fuck?
huh?
Holy shit!
And he thinks that it doesn't matter that people aren't going to watch that video and not want to get computers from me or want to be on my subscription list. I mean, when you Google Von Helton, do you find people talking good about me or talking evil about me?
Who's the broken? Yeah, because you're evil. You are evil.
People don't research me and see if I'm okay. What about businesses? Don't businesses go online and research somebody before they hire them? Of course they do. Well,
Name one untrue thing said about you, Vaughn. Name one untrue thing said about you by your so-called haters. Name one untrue thing said about you by your so-called haters, little Irv.
I'm not a mass murderer. I'm not
I've never said that. No one's ever said that. Shut the fuck up.
Who has ever claimed that you were a mass murderer?
Who's claimed you were a mass murderer? Hey, no, stop, figure boy. Hey, shit boy, stop. Stop at the first.
My children are.
You asked the question, he's answering it, bitch.
Actually, I think his children
Who
are
ever
very well
said you were a mass murderer, Vaughn? Who?
You're a little bitch.
Hey.
I think his children are very well taken care of. I see them on camera.
Really, you do? Then why does CPS called out to his fucking house? It wasn't me.
I think his house is very clean. I can actually see his cam right now. Oh, as well as you guys. I can see his cam.
Would you like
I see his
to
children all the time.
the shit on the floor?
Yeah. You guys just have difference of opinions. Therefore, you're attacking him maliciously.
Yeah.
For no other reason but that.
You don't get your own facts. You don't get your own facts.
You little bitches, and you're not much to study. Trust me.
I would fucking kill you, boy. You are such
You couldn't hurt nobody. You're nothing but a bitch. I've already looked you up, little fucker.
Yeah, you have? What do I look like?
Fucker.
You look like a Down syndrome test.
Well, going by the video I saw, you're skinny as a fucking rail, which means a strong wind has knocked your fucking ass over. At least I do got a few pounds.
Hey, fat boy, how much do you weigh right now? You weigh 260 and you're fucking 5'4". So how much trouble would I have?
Why does it bother you what he weighs?
Why does it bother you that I have an opinion about Sandy Hook? Why does it bother you?
It doesn't bother me. I don't really care what you think. That's what you don't understand.
You don't care what I think? Okay, well that's fine. Then why are you defending Vaughn if you don't care what I think? You do care what I think. You care deeply what I think.
Listen, man.
Because you don't.
This man is decent. You think this man is decent?
That's
Personally,
why.
I have no fucks to give.
There's your fucking answer.
He's evil, and so are you two.
I'm evil.
You are.
What a
He's not
retard.
evil. He's far, far from evil.
You are evil, Vaughn. You are evil. You tell lies constantly. You tell lies about Lenny Posner, and you're going to pay for them. You are evil.
Are we still live? Hold on, let me ask you: Are we still live on YouTube? I want to be YouTube famous like everybody else.
You'll never be famous.
Yeah, we're still live. We're still live. So you know.
On the internet, I can talk about shit, that's about the current events of the day, the news of the day, whatever. And that's evil. But this son of a bitch
No. Saying Sandy Hook didn't happen and the Boston bombing didn't happen is evil.
And that's not evil. That's the part that just fucking floors me. That shit's not evil.
Saying Sandy Hook did not happen is evil. Saying Sandy Hook did not happen is evil.
Your husband and kid is not evil. But my God, if I talk about current events, oh my God, that's evil as fuck, buddy. That's just evil as fuck.
Current events.
Saying Sandy Hook did not happen is evil. Did not happen is evil, Vaughn. And that's why you're evil, among other reasons.
Vaughn, what kind of baloney are you wrapping around your fucking gun barrels right at this particular moment? Just wondering. Well, he's listening to the feedback, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why do I not believe it happened? Gino says. I'll tell you why, Gino. Because first of all, the building was condemned. Second of all, because
that's
the
not
kids
true.
that were moved to another school. Thirdly of
That's
all,
not true.
They've got a big cash windfall over this whole matter of Sandy Hook. And number 4, in addition to that, we have the neighbor's own testimony saying that the building was condemned and hadn't been used since 2002. So from 2002 to December of 2012, that building literally sat empty. And you can prove this yourself by getting on the Google Wayback Machine and looking up Sandy Hook's internet usage from 2002 to 2012, which I have done, by the way. It's absolutely dead. There's no internet activity. And when you're a school, you have to have internet activity for the kids. You have to order supplies. You have to get internet shit for the kids. You have to get school materials. There's all kinds of shit that the school would
Have you ever been to Sandy Hook? Have you ever been to Sandy Hook, Vaughn? Have you ever been to Sandy Hook?
From 2002 to 2012. That's a fact.
You're breaking up. No, it's not.
You don't need me to look that up yourself. Then there's the matter of the state trooper, Colorado state trooper, that was investigating Sandy Hook and mysteriously ends up dead. I wonder if Mr. Aaron Gray has any comments about that. You got any comments about that, Mr. Gray? Were you the one that killed that Colorado state trooper? Did you kill him, Aaron Gray? Speak up, boy. I can't hear you.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna fuck you up. I didn't kill no state trooper. There's only one person I want to kill, and you know who it is. You know.
Oh, let's not start making death threats.
Vaughn, go kill yourself. Why don't you go shoot yourself, Vaughn? Go shoot yourself.
Now we're getting out of hand. Come on.
Go shoot yourself. Go shoot yourself.
That Colorado state trooper, yes or no?
No. Now go kill yourself.
You're lying through your
you're getting angry. I like it. You're getting frisky now, little boy.
Oh, what about Vaughn? Look at him. Shit. Yeah, I killed a Colorado trooper. Who the fuck are you? I killed a trooper? Look at the little bitch. Look at the little bitch, Verb, saying it at the camera. Oh, shake your finger at the camera a little more, Irv. Oh, please do it again. You fucking bitch. Now I killed a state trooper. I go away for a minute, and now I've killed a fucking state trooper. Oh, I'd love to see your fucking face in my door, Irv. Ooh.
Aaron Gray, was it Doug McGuire? Did Doug McGuire?
I'd love to see your ass in front of my face. I'd butt fuck you so hard your ass would bleed out for the next.
I'm sure you'd enjoy that very much.
Horny, man. Hey, let's stop with the dirty talk, man. That's getting me all fucking horny. Let's get back to where.
Hey, snowflake hippie, why don't you go find a safe space then? If you can't handle it, how old are you? You're acting like a 12-year-old.
You're the one talking about butt
I
fucking.
think we're
12-year-old. Who are these fucking idiots? Yeah, look at Irv. Look at Irv. Shake your finger to the cam, Irv. Shake the guy to go kill the cam, Irv, again. Come on.
You're telling a guy to go kill himself. You're calling.
I want him to kill himself. Yes, I hope he kills himself tonight. Go shoot yourself, Irv.
I have never threatened anybody since I've been in this. I've never threatened anybody's life.
I didn't say anything to you. I told Irv to go kill himself, but you're welcome.
Yeah, why would you? You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you're a fucking.
You're an idiot. Your intelligence is really showing right now. You're an idiot.
That's fine. I want him dead. I hope he dies. I absolutely hope he dies. He's evil.
Because you're a little hateful son of a bitch. And that's all you are. I hope your whole family dies. Okay? Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Oh, that's so good. You're something. All right, talk amongst yourselves, little children.
And this motherfucker has already been the enforcer for Lenny Posner. Him and Doug McGuire and Tiffany Moser are enforcers for Lenny Posner. And oh, what did we hear just recently? Oh, yeah, Lenny Posner's supposed dead son is alive and well in Pakistan. Isn't that fucking amazing?
No, show me where. Show me where. Show me where he's alive in Pakistan, boy. Show me.
That's just not true, Vaughn. And if you think that's true, that's just not a fucking fact.
That's why he's evil, little trolls in here. He's lying.
Hey, don't be hating us trolling you. We're trolling trolls, buddy.
Well, I hope you die. You're the same as Vaughn. You're just evil.
You need a tissue for your issue, buddy?
It's entertaining as fuck. I got to tell you that much. This is fucking.
I actually, really, to be honest with you, it's fucking boring and immature as fuck.
Well, then you can leave. No one will miss you, boy.
Okay.
Well, if I leave, the whole fucking room because it's can't coming through me. Thank you.
If you leave, what?
I am repeating everything here. Watch, I can show you that.
You were breaking up. Hey.
What a shame. What a fucking shame.
Wow, that was fucking fun. That went off the fucking rails.
I didn't do that. Wasn't me. That was your friend there. Who were those fuckers? Lobster?
I didn't. I have no idea. And I really honestly don't care, And, Vaughn's going to have his fucking defenders, because, why do you care that Vaughn has his opinion? Why shouldn't other people be able to have their opinion that differs from Vaughn? Basically, I was just trying to have a conversation with the man, that we didn't get to finish a long time ago. But, apparently I'm a fucking internet terrorist because I like to have fun.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey folks, we here at Rev's Rollies care about fine quality tobacco. That's why we are introducing new Rev's Pumpkin Spice Rollies.
Rev's Pumpkin Spice Rollies.
It'll take you back to a time when you weren't living in abject misery and sorrow. A time when you weren't living in fear of a giant succubus.
Rev's Pumpkin Spice Rollies.
And coming soon, Porcaceps. Porcaceps.
Cycle has just donated $2 through Super Chat. This is too negative. Let's talk about ME instead.
Oh, we got some coming up. Thank you very much, folks.
Who needs teeth?
Oh, Brett, I was going to do something.
I mean, you really going to trust a guy who says he would take a baseball bat to a trans head?
Do you want that on the video?
You want to say that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You heard what she said. Okay, that was something, and was that towards Nadia? Or no, just it was a hypothetical scenario, right? Yeah, there was this this was back in the days. Okay, hi guys, Jesus is king, and we are still surviving in the wilderness. Thank you. So, because of you, we are surviving. So if you want to support us, you got my PayPal down there, and I got the card and everything. It works great. So thank you for everything you give. Because this guy that was helping us has turned out to be, wow. Now I'm going to say up front, before I say anything, okay, I have mental illness. I am not saying these things to Gary, and this is what this is about, and this is the final video I'm ever going to do on Gary Lamont Moore, also known as G-Man, also known as Sowing and Reaping channel on YouTube, okay? I called this guy my brother. I called this brother my friend. Even more than that, I called him a friend. We talked. We shared tough things that have happened with us. We prayed together over Shanny's spaghetti and had a meal together with the boys. This man has prayed with my sons at a table. But I'm going somewhere with this that you're not expecting, trust me, okay? This is like a horror movie, ooh, okay? Ooh, this is like a horror story in real life, okay? This man was very close to our family. And I want to reiterate a little detail that is now known to the public about Mr. Gary Lamont Moore. This man was institutionalized from 3 to 4 years. Institutionalized because of anger issues. And I'm telling you, when you have when somebody can turn so fast like this, I guarantee you, this man's about 47 years old now. I'm sure that Gary has had many people in his life that he's done this to, that he's done to me and Shanny. That he will get close to you, and then when you least expect it, he makes a turn. And this is like, I see in it what Gary is a textbook narcissist. Because every time something goes wrong, it can never be Gary's fault, ever. I cannot tell you how many times that G-Man told me something on the phone about money, about an amount of money that's totally different from each other time, and then I'm expected to know the accurate amount of money. These types of things constantly. And then, well, why didn't you know that? You told me this. I didn't say that. Absolutely ridiculous in dealings with people. This is like serious. I don't know how anybody could do business with him. Because he'll tell you, oh yeah, I'm making an order for $1,000, and then he'll call you the next day and say it was for $500. The guy is not right. Cognitively even. But this is the thing that really is crazy. He plots these things out in his head, and he actually did have a plan to go to Texas and bodily harm on Dragnot and his family, and Shanny and I are witnesses to it. Okay? My point in saying this is not to be malicious towards Gary Lamont Moore at all. It's to hopefully open the community's eyes and stop bullying him, okay? Because he's severely mentally ill. He puts it down, I got Jesus, I don't need anything else, and it's bullshit. You know you need therapy, Gary. You do. You should be in long-term therapy, and I'm sure the doctors at the institutions told you that before they gave you your walking papers after being under their roof for 3 to 4 years. G-Man is unstable in all his ways. That would be a Bible phrase too, okay? He really is, and it's because he's a textbook narcissist. He has narcissistic tendencies, and every scenario, if you know this guy, you're really going to have to know this. I want you to know this about Gary. To get himself out of trouble, he will always play another person against the other. This is a tactic of narcissists and sociopaths, actually. He would do this constantly with me and Shanny. He would shit-talk me to Shanny and then behind my back, and then he would shit-talk Shanny to me behind her back. It's the middleman. Play one from the middle, you come around the back and you stab the other one. That's exactly what this guy does, and this is why he was put in an institution, I'm sure of it. You can't deal with people like that, dude, and expect to be okay in society. Because you cut the wrong motherfucker, dude, and yeah, you got a real bad problem. This guy should be institutionalized again, and I think there's plenty of evidence on the internet to show this weird intro with him with a knife. Do you remember that intro where he was licking a knife? Do you remember that? Like, I would have excused that as childish behavior in like a horror movie or something back then. But before I knew him in real life, and I see that he can be an angel. He can be an angel walking through the door and just blessing you with everything that he could. And then the next second, he could turn to you and cut you. That is dangerous, folks. So, yeah, I think that's really... This is the last video I'll do on him. And you're not going to hear me mention the name Gary Lamont Moore ever again. Never again. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ for my brother. I pray in the name of Jesus that he turn from this vicious, ungodly, juvenile saber rattling, useless clanging cymbals. That is what, Gary, you have to really acknowledge this in your heart. That a lot of what you think you've done for the kingdom of God is absolute clanging cymbals to God's ears. And this is, I'm somber right now, bro. Like a spirit of heaviness just came on me, brother. You really have to evaluate what you've been doing. I thought you have this amazing mission with the Black Hebrew Israelites. You don't care, man. You are way too deep into this arena stuff, and you need to come out of it. Jesus Christ is going to absolutely smash your knees apart if you don't stop this. You need to go back to the gospel. You need to go back to why I knew you were here.
I'm sorry, Wilson has just donated $1.99. No, Reverend, once again you're fucking stupid. Alex Jones is getting sued from the families that he openly doxed and tried to weaponize because of Sandy Hook. And in an Jason William E.
Well, cut it off. All right, well, thank you, Wilson.
Kind of unclean spirit of contention and division, and you need deliverance. May Jesus Christ rebuke and correct you.
Yes, as I'm hopefully doing pretty good, keeping hold.
Alright, I think I'm going to speed up old Shanny here. Let's go playback, let's go speed, and let's go faster. Alright.
It does slip back in a while, but it's actually better than OBS, as I'm noticing right now. So I apologize for my internet.
I'll be right back.
Hopefully in another month I'll be able to have enough money where I can get a decent modem. Right now I'm like working on stuff to get my life put together, but I mean, I know I need Twitch in order to make money. So, for now, anyway. So, I'm just looking at this, seeing how it is, and it looks like it's working pretty good. Like, I got my hair done. I did it myself, but, you know, that's called talent. I'm just trying my best on excuse me. I'm trying my best on getting my life together and things sorted out, getting my body somewhat stabilized. You know, I'm in the drama. Yeah, you see me on Twitter, and, you know, I'm talking about Foodie Beauty a lot, but it's like, I really like her as a person in a lot of ways, and I like Nader too, and it's like, this rift between them is like, I wish it wasn't, because it's like, both of them are entertaining in their own sake. Am I going to make a judgment call on Nader yet? I don't know what the court thing said, but I'd like to know what the court said about Nader's case. It actually would be actually a good thing. I very much like Foodie Beauty's content, you know, especially when she goes live. It's like, I like that boisterous, flamboyant woman, and she's trying to stop herself from being her genuine self, because Foodie Beauty is Foodie Beauty live. That's genuine Chantel, and she wants to change herself to this. I don't know. She says she's just recently found God. She claims she's a Christian, which is awesome. Welcome to the team, Chantel. I hope I helped you a little bit understanding, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me. So I can help you. But I'm just like trying to, you know, figure out everything. I think this would look better though, without the green screen. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. Like, let's just look. Okay, if I turn off the green screen, yeah, I like that better actually. And then with this, I'll just leave it like that. But I like it with green screen, to tell you the truth. This is pretty trippy looking. I actually made this with doing my alien look. You can look that up on like
who cares?
What? Fart. Oh, the fart. The Chantel fart.
That
yeah.
was great. I'm saying it was great.
That was. But we're really trying to like get our life moving forward. So if you guys support me, I'm just so grateful for all the support and love and just, I'm really grateful. I'm not kidding you. I'm really grateful for it.
Me too.
You know, I could go and drum over stupid things like stupid eggs and trying to put me in the middle of this fight with Black Guy TV. By the way, Negs, that was such a pussy-ass bitch-made move, trying to be like, but what about Shani? Because you were getting all the fucking heat. Why are you going to put a woman in the middle of your own fucking fight? Like, you straw-manned me. In Black Guy TV, I love how he, you know, I want to thank Black Guy TV. He's like, what about Shani? I haven't talked about her for months. You know, like, I'm sorry. It's a very bitch-ass move if you're on a panel with someone and you're having an argument with them and you try to straw man someone else as an excuse over your own shitty fucking behavior, okay, Negs? It's not my fault you're a misogynist and a homophobe who likes to go after women and gay men all the time. It's not my fucking fault. You know, you like to go after women and gay men all the time because it's obvious you don't like going after real men like Black Guy TV, because if you went after Black Guy TV, if you actually went after Black Guy TV, as a man, you'd fail automatically because you have to put a woman in the middle of your fight because you can't defend yourself over your shitty behavior. And I'm just saying this because I saw the clip. I saw Negs and Black Guy TV on, like, Twitter, and I was like, I turned it on, I put it in the middle of it, and there I'm being spoken of. Like, why the fuck am I being spoken of? I don't talk about Black Guy TV. I don't. I have no problem with him, really. Like, he's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing, whatever. But to be such a bitch to try to straw man a woman in the middle of her own fucking fight, bitch made. Bitch made. I think everyone would agree that it's bitch ass shit. You couldn't defend yourself as a man, so you put a woman in the middle trying to straw man because you can't properly argue with an actual man. That's why you go to Tragic and try to demasculate him by saying he has the body of a little boy. He doesn't. Not at all. Anyway.
Hey, jealous of you.
That's exactly what it is. Negs is jealous of Tragic because it's obvious Tragic is very much better looking than Negs.
But Tragic's better looking than most of us. Okay?
Not me, honey. I'm like my own thing.
Well, you're the queen.
But that was a joke, guys. Anyway, like, Negs, just stop talking about women and gay men all the time and focus on your own fucking self, okay? You're a pretty decent guitar player. There's plenty of Twitch streams where people actually listen from people. Maybe you should do that. He is a bobblehead. That's goddamn it. See, this is how much irrelevant he is out in my life. Repsion. That's how irrelevant he is out of my life, okay? I remember Repsion when he was this little boy, my son's age, complete BPD fucking breakdown, holy fuck, I lost everything in my life that I worked for type of moment. So, oh yeah. I want this to stop. We need to get, like, some kind of, like, do you imagine a Biden phone? It'll be, like, slow, like, really slow, and be like, hello? I'm the senator of the United States, and then the service will end. So I don't want Biden phone. Obama phone was cool, but Biden phone?
Our internet is so bad, and she's so boring.
So, like, oh god, we had adult social services over the other day, and I could barely stand, and I was shaking. All the freaking like color from my face completely went away. I was like, can I please sit down?
Here we go.
And they're like, yeah, we're okay with you. And may I say, you assholes out there that called adult social services and did the thing that I was abusive toward Jason, and I de-threaded Jason food.
No, but I asked for somebody to call.
Yeah.
I did. That's something separate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have told people to call adult services because we need a place to live and we need food. You know, it's yeah. Yeah, the car is broken.
That's correct.
He didn't call because of abuse.
No, I made it clear that. Look, this all went well. I'm not going to discuss it anymore.
Okay.
Me, you go ahead.
Yeah, so like they realized it was bullshit when Jason was like, "What?" And I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Like what?
I mean, sure. I got hangry. Yeah. I didn't eat for a couple days. I was like, "You're a shitty provider," crying, lying down in bed. That's a reaching scene. That was violent. That's really, 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 really reaching. That's a good idea, Ramen. But, you know, the things that are spoken out of frustration and anger is not the same as violence.
No.
Words, physical actions. Do you see the difference? I don't think you do quite much. Foodie Beauty Green Fupa.
What? Boy. Why is it green?
Hundreds and thousands of people to always keep your cool. You know, see the pineapple stitch? I love pineapple stitches. I think they're gorgeous, you know. But I'm working on that. It's like...
It's a great shirt.
So the medical transportation, program, we can get our medicine and go to the hospital using them. And it's paid for by Medicaid. I think sometimes they pay for taxis too. We just have to know how it works.
That's a huge help at this point.
Yeah, I know.
We really need
Well,
that.
the cops said they'll help us get groceries. They'll take us to get groceries, so... If you get a hot plate, you can bring back your cooking shows. I know. I have some really... Like, I've been coming up with some really good ideas.
Yeah.
I'll put this up a little bit more for you or something. I don't know. Such good food. Make Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yeah, he'd make homemade Chinese food.
What?
Like...
Why couldn't I have met this man?
I know, right?
What the hell? Again.
Oh. Cancer. And I haven't heard from her since. I think that was my mom.
Probably wasn't.
I really do. A grease fire? Jesus, I'm not stupid. I sent you an Instagram message, microwave cooking. Did you get it? Let me check.
Got that.
Gotta go Instagram. Let me check that. When I was a kid, I had Betty Crocker's microwave cooking for kids, and I remember I memorized that whole cookbook because even as a child, I loved to cook. So see that. I don't see your message. That sucks. I hate when that happens. Is like people try to send me a message on Instagram and I don't get it. Maybe you should try my Twitter. It's better getting a hold of me on Twitter than Instagram for some freaking... I had it in months. You know, I even get like cheap fucking like $1 if it was like low on cash just to be able to like handle this like pizza craving has been constant with me my whole life.
Pizza craving has been with her whole life, folks. I believe that. I'm sorry, her internet is just so fucking atrocious. I mean, it's worse than that haircut, for Christ's sakes. We got to move on, folks.
We'll be right back after these
Thumbs it up, though. Thumbs it up.
These fuckwads took my video and cut it up to make it sound like I was claiming to be a vampire because I'm allergic to garlic and I'm allergic to bright sunlight. So here's the thing, okay? Let me give you an example, Demolish, okay? I'll give you an example. Years ago, I did a video on Bram Stoker's Dracula. Okay, I went into all the history of it, where you have Vlad the Impaler, which I mentioned earlier.
I know you think I'm kidding when I say that Vlad Tepes Dracul is my ancestor back in the past. I'm telling you, man.
Then you've got, which was a real person, and then you've got vampirism, which was a real disease.
You stupid idiot! Look, I'm mad.
And what Bram Stoker did, he took the two, merged them together, and created Dracula.
I quite literally had fangs.
Okay, so I'm going into all minute detail on how Bram Stoker did this, why he did it, etc., etc.
I had these 4 extra fangs.
Real in-depth, very well thought out, very well delineated video.
Real, bona fide fangs. They even had the duct in them.
And so they took that and they twisted into a pretzel to make it sound like I was claiming to be. And for years, that's all your Vaughn is a vampire, Vaughn is a vampire. You heard that shit for years and years and years.
Delphi and about devolved into nothing but a bunch of haters. Most of it, believe it or not, directed at me, little old me.
And it's like, yeah, okay.
I was laughed at, here's the stupid vampire again, going off on a tangent.
So I went with it. I actually went with that.
You're lying. Because even some big guys are like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's that vampire thing, me being related to Vlad Dracul,
But you can't be a vampire because you're really a werewolf.
Well, that's, kind of, sort of. Fuck you, you goddamn YouTube troll. Has the damn holidays on it. So I have to, literally go by word of mouth. Somebody tells me, I'm off today because it's Columbus Day, Vaughn. And I'm like, oh shit, well, let's play some Left 4 Dead. And she's like, sure,
Yeah.
So we played Left 4 Dead. By the way, folks, for those of you that may not be aware of Odyssey or that may be new to Odyssey, the fire is a good thing. The splats are bad things. Okay. Now I know it's different colors, because the fire is red and the splat is green. And usually on YouTube and other media, the green is the good and the red is the bad. Well, in Odyssey, it's the opposite. The red is the good, red is an upvote, and green is a downvote. So make sure you get it right, okay? Because they're reversed. On Odyssey, a red vote is a good vote and a green vote is a bad vote. Okay, so don't get them reversed. Because believe it or not, John, I think some of the people were splatting us because they thought they were actually upvoting the video because it's green. Because see, on YouTube, green is good and red is bad. And I think on Rumble, green is good and red is bad. Okay, well here on Odyssey, red is good and green is bad. So make sure you hit the fire button and not the splat button, because red.
Are you guys getting all this? Are you ready? Did you need me to put it back? I think he might repeat himself a couple more times in case you're not catching it. J-Dubs looks absolutely enthralled with this conversation.
Red is good on Odyssey and green is bad on Odyssey.
Maybe we don't have as many haters as we thought we had.
Well, you never know. That's what I'm saying. Now I see there's 3 splats down there. Okay. So now, now that I've explained to you that, green is bad, if you're still giving me a splat, then you're a fucking troll and a hater, obviously. Otherwise you would change it to a fire, because red is good on Odyssey. Green is bad. Now, I know on YouTube, green is good and red is bad. And I know on Rumble and some of the other places, green is good, red is bad. Well, on this,
I'm logging in right now, I'll give you a fire. I gave you a fire, Vaughn.
Thank you, sir. And see, but on Odyssey, see, red is good and green is bad. And so, make sure you get those straightened out, because it's different here on Odyssey. Things are different here on Odyssey. But yeah, it's a funny thing.
Now you can join. Vaughn, I don't know if you noticed this, but yeah, share my screen for a second.
Okay. Well, you don't have anything there.
Well, I don't know why. Okay, here. Show the screen for a second.
Okay.
Okay, now
Alrighty.
you see this?
Yes.
Odyssey is now letting you have a join membership button. You have to set that up. I can become a member of your channel. Join. And it says here, look, channel has no memberships. Unfortunately, this creator has not activated their membership functionality yet. But you can create your own tiers in the link below. So do set that up, Vaughn, when you get a chance. That'd be kind
Well,
of
now
cool.
what does that mean? What does that all mean?
It means that people pay every month to be a member of your channel.
Oh, is that what it means? Really?
Yeah, special perks. You give us special perks, special things, special videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh well, okay.
Now you have memberships, man. Don't miss out on that, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. It doesn't. I don't think it's even saying that on my side. Let me see. There's nothing on my side about memberships, so I guess I'll have to go into my settings or something. I guess.
How to set up memberships on Odyssey?
Yeah. It shouldn't be easy. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, guys, on Odyssey, red is good, green is bad. I know on YouTube, green is good, and BitChute too. Green is good and red is bad. But on Odyssey, the red is the good and the green is the bad. So if you're giving me a splat, a green, you want to switch it over to a fire, which is red, because the reds are the good ones.
You guys got that?
And
You
the
guys
splats
get it?
are the bad ones.
Everyone out
At
there
least
get that?
on Odyssey. Now I know on BitChute and YouTube and Rumble, and I think a few others, green is good and red is bad. Well, not here on Odyssey. The red fires are the good guys. Okay, so because it means you're on fire. It means you're doing great. It means you're on point and shit like that. All right. Anyway, but yeah. Okay. My beef with Columbus Day is that they've got rid of it and replaced it with what they're calling Indigenous Day. Well, there's a problem. The problem is that the so-called indigenous are not indigenous. They came across the Bering Straits from Russia and came in here and started slaughtering the indigenous white and black folk that were already here, because there was already white and black folk here. Now you say, well, Vaughn, how do you know this? Well, I know this because we have the skeletons. We're up to 7 skeletons now, folks, of indigenous white and black folk that were living here before the so-called Native Americans ever set foot on this soil. And they all have arrowheads buried into their bone. Interesting, is it not?
They got sniped. They got
sniped big
baby.
time. Yeah, they got sniped big time. But yeah, they literally have arrowheads in their bones from where they were shot with bow and arrow. Okay, so these so-called indigenous are not indigenous. They're from Russia. They came across the Bering Strait, and they slaughtered the indigenous white and black folk. Now you say, well, what about? Okay, well, the white folk I could understand, but how do you prove the black folk? Oh, I'm going to do that right now in about 2 seconds. I'm going to show you a picture here in about 2 seconds.
We're from Brazil and Africa is kind of close. They just came right over.
Yeah. Let's see here. Images. There it is. Boom. Right there. Right fucking there, boy. Grab this here picture and I will show it to you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oops, I'm on the wrong folder. Hold on. I get to the right folder. No. Let's change it to API 3 2. Right. All right. All right. Let me see here. Minimize that and minimize that and zoom this puppy in nice and big. Like that. And screenshot that shit, or screen share that shit, I mean. All right, so now, anybody that says ain't no indigenous black in South America is a moron, because there they are. And these heads are everywhere in South America. They're all over the place. So the so-called indigenous red man wiped out the black man in South America. Wiped him out completely. Gone. Completely destroyed. Okay, but there's your proof. I mean, these stone heads are everywhere in South and Central America. They're all over the place. Well, where did all these black folk go? Oh, they were wiped out by the so-called indigenous red man who came here from Russia and slaughtered them all in cold blood. Like I said, we have
A
arrowheads
bunch of animals, yeah.
we have arrowheads in their bones. The whites and the blacks, both. They wiped out
That's
the white
night.
races. Yes,
Drive
they got
by.
sniped. The white race was predominantly in North America and top Central America, and the black folk tend to be lower Central America and South America. But the white and blacks were already here, folks. They had already existed. They were already around. And the so-called red man came down here and just wiped them out. This is why, folks. This is why when the Europeans came, what did the Mayans and stuff say? They said, "Oh my God, we're getting ready to be slaughtered. The white man has sent their gods to slaughter us." Okay, because they knew what they had done. They knew exactly what they did. They literally committed genocide, and they said, "Oh, the white man's gods have come to avenge us, to avenge them." Yeah, that's documented, folks.
Speaking about being avenged, I need to get me something to eat for breakfast, man. What do you think
Yeah,
I
go
should
ahead,
have?
dude. Yeah, well, breakfast for you maybe, but it's actually 1:00. But yeah, breakfast for you, I guess. Anyways,
All right,
but
I'll be
yeah,
right back.
man.
Hold on the fort. I'll be right back. Don't close
Yeah,
the show.
go for it. But yeah, man. No, these heads are everywhere in Central South America, lower Central and South America. Why? Because black folk lived there indigenously long before the red man ever come here. Well, who wiped them out? Well, the so-called red man wiped them out, slaughtered them, just like he did the white folk, killed them all, and took their place. Killed them all and took their place, man. That's not bullshit. Like I said, we have 7 skeletons thus far, and we're finding more. We're finding more skeletons, and we will continue to find more and more, I do believe. But yeah, man, no bullshit. No bullshit, folks. This is absolute truth. And of course, this all got started because of the so-called Kennewick man, which the Native Americans are trying desperately to debunk, but they can't. They got the U.S. Army to actually rebury the Kennewick man, John.
Really?
Yeah. They got the U.S. Army to rebury the Kennewick man. Luckily, though, the scientists unburied it again and brought it back. So the Native Americans don't want people to know that. Oh wow, you got a sandwich. They don't want people to know that they slaughtered the indigenous people of this country.
That is so stupid. They reburied him, huh?
I know, isn't that crazy? But yeah, they reburied him.
So dumb.
Anyways, whose sandwich is that? Is that a Whopper? It kind of looks like a Whopper. I don't know. Is that a Whopper?
Big Mac.
You're frozen. Big Mac? Oh, okay. Oh, it's a Big Mac? Is it bigger? Or are you getting
my beautiful wife? I told my beautiful wife I was craving a Big Mac, so she went out this morning and bought me a Big Mac. I forgot about that.
Oh well, that was sweet of her. That was sweet of her. That was very nice of her.
So we got some good news.
You do.
Tulsi Gabbard officially left the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party is filled with warmongers that just want war.
Well, it's full of communists. It's full of fucking commies. See, what a lot of people don't understand.
I'm gonna skip some of the news stuff here.
A lot of people don't know Tulsi Gabbard. So the next time somebody tries some shit, you put a bullet right there between their fucking eyes.
Jesus.
I guarantee you, it is guaranteed that they will not be back. I guarantee they won't be back to bother you ever again. You put a bullet right fucking there, and you end this shit. Now you say, well, Vaughn, that's extreme.
Because I'm like a stuffed turkey
hardcore
for
because,
Thanksgiving. Stick me with a fork. I'm all done.
Flubus Cantrell has just donated $2 through Super Chat. Vaughn is proof that Neanderthals still exist.
Thank you very much for that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Before we get rescued from all this bullshit, before the gods actually intervene, remember George Washington's prophecy. They came down as beings of light, and now they didn't do the work for us, but they did help us. Okay, now before that shit happens, though, we're going to have to go through a rough patch, which means things are going to get, especially in the big cities, things are going to get real shitty. You are going to have to defend yourself. I don't give a fuck what Newsom says. I don't give a fuck what Cuomo says. I don't give a fuck what Beetlejuice says. I don't give a fuck what any of these fucking governors and mayors say. You have a right, a constitutional right, to defend your property, defend your employees, and defend your customers. That is an absolute fucking right. So exercise that right by whatever means you deem necessary, because it's going to get worse. As things get worse in the country, the crime is going to get worse. These people were emboldened because of the crime and because of the lack of police and the lack, you remember, defund the police. Okay, so there's a lack of police. There's a lack of anybody doing any kind of law work at all, any type of legislation to curb the crime. There was a black reporter for Fox News. He was going around Washington, D.C. asking all these liberals. He said, okay, now crime is up after defunding the police. What are you going to do about it? They kept shutting the door in his face. They wouldn't talk to him. Okay. They know what they fucking did. They know exactly what they fucking did. But anyway, it's going to get worse. And I'm telling you, it's going to get to the point to where your life is in real danger, which according to Hooters, this story from Hooters, it almost was. Now I don't think they actually killed anyone, but they could have. Okay. So the next time a bunch of thugs come into your business, you put a bullet right fucking there. The second they start vandalizing, the second they start harassing your staff, the second they start smashing up your shit, put a bullet right fucking there in every goddamn one of them. And I guarantee you, they won't be back. I guarantee they won't be back.
Yeah.
At least not until they get a new body and then come back. But until then, they're not going to be back. So that is a good idea. That is and unfortunately, sadly, that's going to be the only solution you have as things get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse in the big cities. Now, you say, well, Vaughn, where'd you get this from? Well, first of all, Sam was talking about it, but like I said, it's right in the mainstream news. It's right in the mainstream news that it's getting worse and worse and worse every fucking day. And it's going to get to the place where you ain't got no choice but to defend yourself. So I'm telling you, you better be armed, because it's going to get really shitty in the big cities, which is something I told you 15 years ago. What did I say 15 years ago? I said, get out of the big cities, get to the mountains, stock up on food supplies, stock up on toilet paper, paper towels, and all that good shit, and you'll be okay. I took my own advice. Here I am. I'm in the mountains. I'm 888 feet above sea level. Of course, I talked to some experts later, and they said, well, technically, Vaughn, you need to be 1,500 feet above sea level. I'm like, well, fuck me. I'm here now. But anyway, the point is that I took my own advice. I did what I said I was going to do. And so now I'm in the mountains. I'm stocked up with supplies as best I can. Of course, now I've spent most of my daddy's $2 million, thankfully.
Okay, just before we get too deep in this, I love it. Von Helton used to make this claim all the time. Make it sound like it's his decision to move where they moved, which was wrong anyways, apparently, according to the experts. Who the fuck knows?
Done, thankfully, because of all this bullshit with the trolls and bullshit with CPS and whatnot. But, you know, what do you think I was living on? How do you think I was surviving and shit? I was doing it by daddy's money, and I was doing it because I stocked up all that stuff. I've still got several packs of toilet paper still. What do you think CPS was whining and crying about in them eBay boxes? Toilet paper and paper towels. That's what.
This guy's so well stocked, he was letting his dogs die and displaying them on a heap of garbage, begging for money, claiming that he had no money for food or anything. Huh. But he's a prepper.
What them big boxes were. You know, and it's a good thing, too, because there was a shortage on toilet paper. Remember that? Remember we had a shortage on toilet paper? Yeah. So it pays to listen and do what I say to do. Because if you do what I say to do, you'll be ahead of the game. But anyways, so yeah, Columbus Day needs to be put back as Columbus Day, because We're not supposed to be celebrating mass murderers and genocidists. I don't think. I'm pretty sure that shit. I can't say it's illegal. Not yet. Not till I've done more research. But what I can say is it sure as fuck is immoral. Because
Well,
the
it's sure as
so-called
fuck.
red
It's sure as fuck stupid.
well, the so-called red man slaughtered all the whites and blacks that were already here. And see, that's genocide, and we're not supposed
Well,
to
that's
be
genocide in
supporting this.
anyone's book if you're a normal person. But
Yeah. Well, see, the thing of it is, we're not supposed to be supporting genocide. So they need to fix that. They need to put it back to being Columbus Day. Was there a little bit of controversy about Columbus? Okay, maybe there was. I'm not going to shirk from that. However, Columbus didn't slaughter the entirety of the white and black race on North American continent. Okay. Columbus didn't do that shit. Sorry, he didn't do that shit. But the so-called red man did.
Right.
So we need to switch it back to Columbus Day, and this time make it permanent. Because whoever did that was stupid. They didn't do no research, no history, no nothing. And
Vaughn, the proud Native American that he is.
That's usually how this shit
Stupid
goes,
is
though,
what
right?
stupid does, man. Stupid is what stupid does.
Well, that's the thing. They don't do any fucking research. They just go out there by emotion instead of doing actual fucking research. Like, oh, wait a minute, here's the Kennewick man. And the Kennewick man has a goddamn arrowhead shoved in his fucking rib cage.
Yeah.
Come on, common
gang.
fucking sense. Common fucking sense, people. Okay. Just common fucking sense.
Well, these people
but
don't
yeah.
have common sense, Vaughn. You think these people have common sense? Come on.
Well, the thing of it is that's the problem. The problem is that we're not teaching the young folks really important shit. We're teaching them how to put a goddamn condom on a banana, but we're not teaching them the real shit that they need to know about, like American history, world history, all the shit that's been going on in the world, and give them all the perspective on it too, not just one-sided bullshit either. Because you get these liberal teachers in there and they only tell them one side of the story. Then they come to me to get the other side of the story, and they're like, "Damn, I didn't know about that." I said, "Yeah, it's true." And by the way, it wasn't Polk. By the way, it was Jackson that destroyed the banks, not Polk. I apologize all over myself because I want to be factually accurate. But yeah, it was Jackson, not Polk. It was Andrew Jackson that killed the banks. Last thing he said on his deathbed, "Mr. President, what do you want to say before you die?" "I killed the banks," and then he killed over dead. Fuck. But he did do what he said he was going to do. And of course, after he died, they just come right back again. But hey, at least he did. Imagine the balls to take on the New World Order all by your fucking self. That takes some major fucking balls. And he did it. And he won. That's the funny thing. He won. He kicked their ass. But the problem is that nobody followed up behind him after he died to keep him away. And so they just come right back. But yeah, I killed the banks. That was Jackson, not Polk. I'm sorry. Polk was a pretty good guy too, but it was Jackson. That was Jackson, not Polk. But anyway, so yeah, so I want to be factually accurate on my shit, and so there we go. Got that done and out of the way. And let's see, there was that thing about Hooters. I don't have the actual article. It scrolled off into oblivion. But I think there was something. Oh, yeah, I got an email from Students for Life of America, and they were talking about the onset of October has brought with it stories of vandalism, theft, and the pro-life generation making our voices heard in the midst of abortion violence. Apparently, what the left is doing now, they're trashing abortion clinics and then trying to blame it on the pro-life movement.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Real nice folks, right?
Real good people.
Yeah. It's easier to cut someone down than sit down with them and have a discussion. And in this way, the abortion lobby unfortunately likes to take the easy way out. Students for Life of America, New England Regional Coordinator Stephanie Lewitz realized this once again when she brought the abortion is not a right 2022 fall tour to the University of Connecticut. Yeah, it's not a right, folks. You do not have the right to kill a child. Okay, I'm sorry, you don't. It's not a child. It's a part of the woman's body. No, it is not part of the woman's body. It has its own unique DNA. It has its own unique bloodline. Yeah, yes, they get the blood from the father. That's true. However, they still have their own uniqueness to their blood and to their DNA and to their skeletal structure. Even I'm talking about little minor tweaks here. I'm not talking about major shit. The major shit they still get from the parent, but still. So no, it's not part of the woman's body.
Vaughn is so sciencey when he talks.
That's a lie.
Anyways, let's skip
That is
ahead.
lie number one. In pro-life states, the message appears to be.
R. Azrael donated $5 through Super Chat. Imagine the balls on a so-called native like Helton praising Andrew Jackson. What's wrong with that picture?
Maybe that he's not native. I'm just throwing that out there. Thank you very much. We'll just skim through this one because we got more Von Helton. That's probably more interesting. But let's just skip through it here.
Want to keep killing babies? Join the Satanic Temple. Oh my God. Well, at least they're admitting it's a baby, and at least they're admitting indicate that you or your household may be eligible to vote. But to Republicans, what's invariably going to happen?
It's a big fucking shit show now. That's what it is.
Well, here's the thing, John. Here's the thing. Okay, supposedly we're only down like one seat. Paul Von Center. Okay. These arrests, now you say, well, Von, how do you know for a fact that these arrests are illegal? Because the other websites, but here we're knackling with him. Chariot ride, bro. Absolutely. I would think. You ain't going to be there in a day. It'll easily be multiple days before you got there. So I don't think it would have happened even back in their day. I think somebody was playing fast and loose with scripture. I'd like to see what the unedited version of the Dead Sea Scrolls has to say about that shit. Maybe even bigger than both of us combined. He was a big boy. And, buddy, that apple cider vinegar, it just burned that shit off, buddy. Now, Stivers did threaten to kick me off the property, but there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do. He has absolutely no power to kick me off the property. Besides, if he kicks me off the property, it's an automatic death sentence because there are no homeless shelters down here. None. And I live in Daniel Boone National Forest with real wild animals. Real wild animals, folks. And yes, I'm a survivalist, but I mean, my God, without no weapons, remember, the frost took all my weapons. So without no weapons, I've got no means to defend myself against wild animals. Okay. So no, he has no way, no right, no how to remove me from this property. No way. He can try, but he won't succeed because it's not lawful. It is not lawful to remove me from my premises. This is my land. I don't give a fuck what some damn fake document says. This is my land by blood. And Stivers knows that. And so do, and if the trolls know how to fucking use Google, they know it too. I mean, like I said, again, anyone can Google blood heir of the estate and find out what a blood heir is. They're damn near like a god. Okay, they're what you call a sovereign. Well, what is a sovereign? A sovereign is almost similar to a king. So no, they can't remove my ass. I don't give a fuck what they say. Yeah. I can go to James Arnold Frost right now and cuss him up a blue streak. And there's not a damn thing he can do to me. Nothing. There's nothing he can do to me. Because this is my fucking land. Like I said, I can go to any court, anywhere in the continental U.S. right fucking now and get my land away from the Frost and away from Stivers. I can do that right fucking now if I wanted to. But I want to see what Clay County does. And things are moving and shaking in Clay County behind the scenes. So let Clay County do their thing. Let's see if if they're either going to be on the side of the law or they're going to be on the side of the criminals. Because the Frosts are criminals. Remember, Larry is a convicted criminal twice over. And James Arnold Frost literally stole legal documents, jewelry, money, guns, and lawn equipment off my mother's property. Okay, well, what is that? That's grand theft. And like I said, I've got a whole house full of people that I can bring in to yeah, I heard him say it right over speakerphone, Your Honor. Said he was never giving it back. Said he was never going to give any of it back. And then I've got other witnesses that when he did take the money initially, he was confronted by these people, and these people said, hey, what are you doing with all this shit? Oh, I'm keeping it for safekeeping, he told them. I can bring those people in to testify in court.
We know
And
that's
I
bullshit.
will. And I will if whatever is happening now doesn't happen. But it's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen. Listen, I told you guys years in advance what was going to go down. The Frosts are going to get arrested and thrown in prison. Then I'm coming for you trolls. Then after I get you trolls thrown in jail and sued and whatever, then I'm going after YouTube. Then after I get done with YouTube, I'm going after Google. In that fucking order. And I have never changed my story. My story has always been the same, and it always will be the same because it is ordered of the gods. It is ordered of the gods. You will see the destruction of your enemies. Not maybe, not kinda, not coulda, shoulda, woulda. You will see the destruction. And they pounded it into me over and over and over and over so that there's no mistake. There's no getting around it. I had some idiot email me. You don't know what the gods say. You don't know what they. Yeah, I do. Because they pounded it into my brain. Boom. You will see the destruction over and over. And like I said, my videos are on BitChute for anybody to go read or watch. It's all there, man. Years in advance, you were told. So anybody that is still not getting this shit is an idiot because the videos are out there, and I've told you over and over again how this is going to go down. I've told you over and over how it's going down. And what did the gods say? Everything that Von Helden has said will come to pass because why? Because we ordained it. Unquote. All right. The things that I say were ordained by the gods themselves. So anyone that thinks they're stupidly going to take on the gods of creation and win is an idiot. Sorry.
Well, the Frosts are that dumb. I mean, they think they probably could take on God. Couldn't they? Don't they think that? I mean, they're pretty dumb people, don't they?
Well, you know what happens when you take on the gods and lose, right? So,
right? Yeah.
You know, that's on them. That ain't on me. And
right, that's
and
not on you, obviously. Yeah, I'm not saying that's on you. Yeah.
Well,
like you said, you gave warnings. The warnings were already given.
Tons of warnings. They've had tons of warnings. Yeah, everybody has. I've gave tons of warnings to everyone. But here's the thing, okay? The thing of it is that they were told in advance everything that was going to go down. So, you know, if they didn't want this to be done, and remember, folks,
capitulated.
And remember,
the Frost
folks,
should capitulate. If they want their pain and suffering to stop, tap out, say uncle.
Yep, tap out. But here's the thing. Don't forget, folks, $200 a day every day that I'm locked out of the double wide too, legally. Why? Because that's theft. I'm supposed to have access to that internet over there at that double wide, and I haven't been having access. Okay, that counts as theft. In any probate court, we'll say, yeah, that's theft. Pay the man $200 a day. Now, if Cybers doesn't like paying me $200 a day, we can go with the California version, which is $1,000 a day. So if he raises a bunch of stink about the $200 a day, we'll go with California's version, which is $1,000 a day. Watch his fucking head explode. Boom. His head will explode then, guaranteed. Listen to this. Start packing. Your eviction notice is on its way. No, it ain't. They already tried that in court. And thank the gods my mom was there when they tried that shit. But yeah, James Arnold Frost and Stella House come walking into court one day with a goddamn eviction notice that was supposedly signed by my mom. And thank the gods mom just happened to be there. I never signed that. I never authorized that shit.
Good.
Bam. But here's the thing that pisses me off. Frost and House should have been arrested right then because they committed perjury. Filing that.
Why didn't the judge do anything? Why didn't that cop?
I don't know. See, I don't understand. Like I said, I don't get it. But they should have been because they committed perjury. Plus, they filed a false document with the court. You know, they should have went to jail for that shit, but they didn't. But anyway, it doesn't matter because, you know, like I said, things are moving in the background. But it says, yeah, eviction notice. They already tried the eviction notice. And you can't be charged for the same thing twice. Look that up, trolls. You can't be charged for the same thing twice. Sorry. So no, there is no eviction notice coming for me. So this is a flat out lie by a troll.
Yeah. Pretty much. Sorry, troll.
And that's what, listen to what to somebody, your time mooching on other people. Who the fuck am I mooching on, dumbass? This is my land, and it's my money, and it's my property, everything that belongs to me. My mom is dead, which means everything comes to me by law. So who the fuck am I mooching off of? This property doesn't belong to the Frost. My inheritance money doesn't belong to the Frost. My guns don't belong to the Frost. My lawn equipment doesn't belong to the Frost, but yet they absconded with it anyway, illegally. And that's the key word there, illegally. They stole shit out of my mom's house and then lied about it, saying, oh, we're keeping it for safekeeping, or we have permission from mom. So I went to mom. I said, Mom, did you get permission for the Frost to take shit out of your house? Absolutely not, she said. Absolutely not. I want to make that abundantly clear. They did not have permission to take that money out of that closet. They did not have permission to take her lawn equipment. They did not have permission to take her guns. They did not have permission to take the legal documents out of her home. They didn't have permission for any of that shit. The ones that are breaking the law are the Frosts, not Von Helton. Von Helton, last I checked, was the son of Alice Helton. So no, I'm not doing anything illegal, immoral, or unethical. Yeah. It's my stuff.
And Larry's over there complaining, oh, it costs him $100 a day to cut the grass. That's what he was saying. He's saying, he's crying on video, it costs $100. I had to steal all the lawn equipment. It costs us $100 a day to cut the grass. Oh.
Is that what he said?
What happened?
Is that what he said? He had to take.
Oh yeah, he's over there with the trolls.
No, Larry never claimed it was $100 a day. And to say it once is a slip up, J-Dubs. Twice is just fucking stupid. I think Larry said they came every 2 weeks or something. It was $100. So it was $200 a month. The point is, you have an able-bodied fucking degenerate horse vagina loving layabout living for free that could have cut the grass. And that money maybe would have came back to him in his inheritance. Who knows?
Oh, it costs us $100 a day. Oh, so much work. Oh, yeah. He's pretending that he's doing it when is he outside cutting grass, Vaughn?
No.
But he's on camera saying it's cutting grass.
No, it's I believe the guy is a relative of the Allens, and he comes out and cuts the grass. No. That's who cuts the grass. Now I think I did see Junior Frost come and cut the grass one time, but I think they had a relative of the Allens cutting the grass there for a while. At least he was for a while. Of course, now they ain't doing nothing. They pretty much now that they think Stivers is gonna take everything I own. They're pretty much they're not even doing anything now. They're not even doing anything. I got a busted water main under my damn house, and nobody's fixed it in a year. It hasn't been fixed in a year. And I told Joe Campbell about it, so they can't say it wasn't nobody told them, because I told Joe Campbell about it. Time to get a job and find a place to live. No, it isn't. But I'll tell you what it is time for you to do, troll. It's time for you to go to prison. Because once I get done with the Frost, you fucking trolls are next. And I've got your fucking email, dumbass. I'm hiding behind a proxy. Yeah, the FBI and the U.S. Army know how to get around that proxy. Trust me. Trust me, they do. Remember, boys and girls, the U.S. Army started the internet. They know exactly how to get your ass if they want you. Trust me, they do. And what's going on? There's some kind of commotion.
What happened?
I don't know. Where's Gamalama from?
Doggies, doggies. The dog's okay?
Yeah, they're fine. It's just that, you know, apparently someone's cat got hit by a car and the dogs grabbed it off the road and started chewing on it. It's like, oh shit. Oh well.
Yikes.
Yeah, kind of yucky. Oh well. I'm like, you ain't bringing that in my house, no fucking way, dude. You know. So they kept it outside because I ain't letting that shit in my house.
No, Vaughn.
No roadkill in this house.
You let your dogs roll in it and drag it across the yard all afternoon and come in reeking of it. That's and then like flop out on your mattress. Okay.
House, no thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, that's for sure.
But anyways, yeah, that's just kind of gross. Anyways, but yeah, man. I mean, no, like I said, there is things happening behind the scenes that is going to completely upend. I can say that much. It's going to completely upend what's going on now. So that's just the way it goes. But now here's the thing. When this action has occurred, hopefully there will be arrests made because I want arrests to be made.
Well, something needs to be done. I'm sick and tired of hearing it, man. There's got to be something that's got to be done, brother.
Well, it's going to be done. Like I said, John, you know, I've talked about this for years. My videos are on BitChute for anybody to go watch. You know, I have stated.
I've been here. I've been listening for years, man. I've been. I got my ears, man. It's like Moses wrote it on my ears. You know, it's like.
But yeah, man. I mean, you know, for us, then the trolls, then YouTube, then Google, and in that order. Okay, in that order.
Right.
And it's going to come to pass. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are. It's going to come to pass. Why? Because it's ordered of the gods. Anything that's ordered of the gods is coming to pass, folks. It doesn't matter what some troll says on the internet. Okay, the trolls don't have any say. Okay, the gods are the final arbiter of what happens and does not happen. Okay, that's just the truth. And that's the way it goes, man.
That's just the way it goes.
You know? Yep. Well, that's 1:30, so I imagine you're wanting to get up.
Let's call it a day.
All right. Well, you have a good day, John, and
You
I'll
too,
talk
man.
to you later.
Bob,
Buddy.
take it easy, man.
Yep.
I can't wait for the bulldozer to come. Rum, rum, rum. Right there, Larry.
Yeah. Well, they're
Have
like
a
I
pleasant
said.
day and a better tomorrow, Ron.
Yep. See you, buddy. And there he went, folks. And yep, it's time for me to go too. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. And like I said, everything is ordered of the gods, and it is going to fall the way I said, because hey, the gods were the ones that imparted it to me to begin with. Wow, what a concept. So yeah, but that's all going to happen. It's all going to be taken care of, and everything's going to come to an end. And the kids will be returned. The property will be returned. Everything will be returned to me. And like I said, the Sester property is coming back to me too, because there's a little bit of shady dealings in regards to that. Remember, James Arnold Frost literally was able to brainwash my mother into kicking my wife off the property.
I'm on
That's
house arrest.
extremely scary shit. And so that needs to be addressed. And we're going to address that too, guaranteed. Guaranteed. But anyways, y'all have a pleasant day, better tomorrow, and I will see you again. And we'll be back again with more news and insight and whatever. Now remember, my situation is a microcosm of what's happening nationally and what will ultimately be happening globally. Okay, so yes, it looks bad right now, but there's going to be a major turnaround coming. Okay, ordered of the gods, major turnaround, both for me locally, for the state of Kentucky, for the nation, and then ultimately for the globe. But everything is going to turn around. Things are going to turn around for the better. I promise you.
All right, land the plane.
We are going to get past all this. I assure you.
Wrap her up.
Everything is going to be great.
Roll the credits.
You have my word. Anyway, bye now.
All right, we got more Von Helden coming up, folks. Don't worry. Let's have
We'll be right back
a little
after
palate
these
cleanser.
messages.
And back into Von Helden in a moment.
I'm literally like delirious because it's been almost, it's been around 14 days or something since we've had actual food. And I'm just pleading the blood of Jesus, and also I'm asking, please, for could someone help me, because I'm at an end and Shanny's at an end. She's hungry too. We have no food. Okay, that's what this is for. It's for just food. So if somebody could find it in themselves to help me out, the address is right down there. You see it, and I would really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it. Whoa. Like I'm passing out level. So I would really appreciate it. Anything you can do would be a huge help. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Suck my dick.
Hey guys, what's up? Wow, it is a dreary day here, I'll tell you that much. So you ain't gonna see me, but that's okay, you know. I'm here though. See, there's my hand. Haha. So God bless everybody. Okay, I always want to start with that. I want to remember to start in blessing people, because we've been blessed in this time and seen many people that have come forward and really helped us during this time. And I'm telling you, we wouldn't even be eating if it wasn't for you guys. That's the truth, because I can't get to a place with the EBT card. It's just not possible anymore, you know. So if you want to help and fulfill the need, you see that down there. That's the PayPal, and you guys have been so much responding. We need food and drink, so whatever comes in, it gets used. You know, I want to thank somebody who donated yesterday. I want to thank you. You're providing. You're helping us survive here. So with that said, this is much less, let's say, Revelation News type stuff, okay? But this is something near and dear to my heart, because I grew up playing the Super Mario games, okay? So I do want to comment on this. So I heard that they were doing the Super Mario movie, and it does turn out that it's 3D animation, which is super cool. That's what you want to see. I could even say regular animation, not 3D. I would like to see it that even, like old school looking Mario type animation. I would love if they did a movie like that. But no, since it's 2022, we have to do everything in CG, frickin', 3D animation. I mean, if that's what you have to do, I guess, being a modern company. So that's fine. But I heard who was doing the...
I think you have bigger issues, Rev. I'm just saying, I mean, I'm glad to see maybe you're breaking out of the cycle, struggling to break out of Shanny's orbit. But, yeah, I think you got bigger fish to fry right now than the fucking Mario Brothers movie coming out.
Voice for Mario, and they said it was this Chris Pratt dude, who I am honestly, I'm not a fan of modern cinema much. Like, if I'm watching a movie, it's probably going to be something new that I found from, like, the 70s or 80s or 90s. And like, modern stuff to me is just, I don't know. Like, save a couple movies like Pandorum, which is probably one of the best. Shanny told me about that movie, and I saw that, and I was like, wow, okay, they can still do it then. But yeah, like, save a movie like Pandorum. Like, modern cinema is just anathema to me. It's crap. So I don't even know Chris Pratt. I didn't know who the hell it was. I know Jack Black. I love Jack Black. And he's doing Bowser. Like, I got no problem with that. I'm sure he's fine with that. But they have absolutely, really, in a way, destroyed my childhood with this Chris Pratt Mario thing. So I broke down, I'm like, I didn't want to even think about the existence of this movie, really, but it's out there, and people talk about it. So I broke down. I went to YouTube and I was just going to look up like an interview with Chris Pratt and see what his voice sounds like. But no, I saw it. It was a short. It was a really short little segment of Mario in the Mushroom World. And he goes, "What is this place?" And that's it. I shut it off. The movie doesn't exist to me. This is so disgusting. You can't. The guy is still living that does the Mario voice. You can't have him do the Mario voice. Now maybe it's because it's kind of a what's the word? I can't say the word that I'm thinking of.
Ethno-Italian?
Yeah, thank you. It's ethno yes. Yeah. No, well, no, that's not the word that I'm. But it's close enough. People know what I mean. If you think of how Mario talks, you know that stuff. It might seem a little unkind. That there you go. That's why I'm thinking they did it actually. But what is Luigi in the movie? I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Who does Luigi? If Luigi's in it, maybe they're going to save that for another movie or something. But thanks, because who put this out? It's Disney, right? Is it Disney that put this out? Yeah, I'm not sure who's doing this, but thanks again for absolutely decimating and destroying my childhood. Thanks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
These fuckwads took my video and cut it up to make it sound like I was claiming to be a vampire because I'm allergic to garlic and I'm allergic to bright sunlight. So here's the thing, okay? Let me give you an example, Demolish, okay? I'll give you an example. Years ago, I did a video on Bram Stoker's Dracula. Okay, I went into all the history of it, where you have Vlad the Impaler, which I mentioned earlier.
I know you think I'm kidding when I say that Vlad Tepes Dracul is my ancestor back in the past. I'm telling you, man.
Then you've got, which was a real person, and then you've got vampirism, which was a real disease.
You stupid idiot! Look, I'm mad.
And what Bram Stoker did, he took the two, merged them together, and created Dracula.
I quite literally had fangs.
Okay, so I'm going into all minute detail on how Bram Stoker did this, why he did it, etc., etc.
I had these 4 extra fangs.
Real in-depth, very well thought out, very well delineated video.
Real bona fide fangs. They even had the duct in them.
And so they took that and they twisted into a pretzel to make it sound like I was claiming to be. And for years, that's all your Vaughn is a vampire, Vaughn is a vampire. You heard that shit for years and years and years.
Delphi and about devolved into nothing but a bunch of haters. Most of it, believe it or not, directed at me, little old me.
And it's like, yeah, okay.
I was laughed at. Here's the stupid vampire again, going off on a tangent.
So I went with it. I actually went with that.
You're lying. Because even some big guys are like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's that vampire thing, me being related to Vlad Dracul,
But you can't be a vampire because you're really a werewolf.
Well, that's, kind of, sort of. Fuck you, you goddamn YouTube troll. Probably last me at least a month, maybe longer. I can try to stretch it out, Of course, I got 3 big dogs and 3 little dogs, so a 30-pound bag of dog food isn't going to last very long. But I try to stretch it out and make it last.
Now, how can we get a hold of you, 4KD? How can we get you and Vaughn hooked up like the Love Boat?
They can either send it. They can either send the money to my Cash App, and then I just go down here to the store and get it. So that's simple.
Send the money to Cash App. So what's your Cash App, Vaughn? Cash.app/money.
I don't have it memorized.
I have it memorized. Cash.app/money James Ball Von Helton. Come on.
Yep.
It's easy. It's that easy.
Yep. Yep. There you go. And
So
you know,
so put cash dot app / money
Forward
sign.
slash.
That's a
Yep.
dollar sign, money sign, dollar sign.
Yep.
James Paul Von Helton.
Yeah.
I don't know, what is it, dollar sign or money sign? I say money sign. Is that
Well,
wrong?
it could be, you could say it either way, I guess. Money sign. Money sign's probably better because of the different denominations in the world. But you know, here locally in America, we would say dollar sign, but it is
Dollar
technically would
sign.
be it technically would be money sign, because you know the sign is starting to be used for any denomination.
Universally right for money. Yeah, it's the
yeah,
money. Yeah.
it's starting to
I don't
become
know.
universally recognized, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let me
And if
see.
you want to support the show, you can give some money to my cash out, cash.app / Yohanan, money sign Yohanan 770. I mean, hey, you know, I don't know, you know, hey, I'm not, I'm not chop liver around here. No,
Right,
but
right.
Vaughn needs it. If you can give to only one person, give to Vaughn. Vaughn needs the money.
I desperately
Vaughn is getting the kid. I mean, I mean, it seems like Vaughn will be getting the
Hopefully.
double wide here soon, and the kids and everything, and the
Hopefully.
money turned back on.
Yep.
So hopefully, it won't be too much longer before
Hopefully it
everything
won't be
works
too
out.
much longer. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, there you go, John. Throw it up there real quick. I put it up there.
Throw what up there real
My
quick?
my Cash App. I put it in the private chat there. I
Put it in the private chat.
for you. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You gotta forgive me. I'm on my mobile.
Yeah, that's fine.
My
I've got it.
mobile.
I got it up there now. By God, it's up there now. Holy sheep dip Batman. You know, buddy, I'll tell you, I'm really amazed at Microsoft Edge, man. I mean, look at this. I want you to look at this. That is animated, dude. The water is rippling. The clouds.
Oh
are
yeah,
moving.
yeah. I get that. I get some of those too sometimes. Yeah.
Dude, that is fucking gorgeous. And I don't know how they're doing it, but it's not putting any lag on my system at all. None, zero.
Let's see. Hold on a second. We got a troll in the comments.
We do.
Frank Castle said John gave Vaughn over $100 if his dogs don't have food. It's on Vaughn. But then again, he was lazy to remove the dead cat from his dogs were eating.
No,
I
you
don't
got
understand.
that
I don't
whole
understand what you're saying. You want Vaughn to get sick from touching rotten animals? I don't understand. You're
Yeah, that's
saying
well. He's getting his stories all mixed up. The dogs were not eating a dead dog; they were eating a cat that had been hit by a car. That's number one. So that's lie number one. Lie number two.
right. He doesn't understand what's going on.
No, he
Yeah.
ain't got a clue. Lie number two, though, is the fact that
Hey Frank, you want to buy a vowel for 200? You want to buy a vowel?
But here's the thing, man. The money that I get from John is not for dog food. The money that I get from John is for me, so that I stay in toilet paper, so that I can,
Wait a minute.
get.
You said you had cases of toilet paper and all that stuff in the other video. And this is the mentality of Vaughn. I've seen him do it with the kids. Well, no, I don't spend that money on the kids because that's for me. Look, there is no our money, their money, whatever money. It's when you have money and shit needs to get done, you get it fucking done. Right? I had to fix the exhaust on my car a week ago. It's not like fucking, you just say, oh, well, I can't get it fixed because, this money I had to set aside was for cocaine and hookers. But, so I got to have my cocaine and hookers. Actually, I just paid the hookers to fix the exhaust. That's all I did.
Get light bulbs and, shit that I can't get with food stamps. That's what John's money's for. Okay. And Dan was covering the dogs. He was handling the dogs.
Well, first of all, that we got that cocksucking judge that's saying that, well, you need to get an income or to get the kids. So, hey, now we got an income. I've been paying for you every week. So the judge better hold up his end of the deal.
I hope the judge holds up his end of the bargain. I really do, because that would really suck if he doesn't.
One of our haters actually said that they would like to see Trump and Galbert run in 2024. That would be an actual really good running combination. Actually,
That
I
would
would
be a
be.
good running combination.
Hey, Ford KD, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. We love you at the channel. Thank you for being a friend instead of a hater. We got a lot of haters, and we
Yes,
apologize
4K.
that sometimes we get mixed up, the friends with the foes. But if you really are a friend, we appreciate it. Thank you, 4KD. Thank you.
Yes, yes, and the dogs would thank you if they could. I assure you.
It's really, you're not doing it for Vaughn. You're doing it for the dogs.
Yeah,
So
you're doing it for
think of
my
it that
dogs.
way.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if you don't, you know, you don't even have to like me. You just do it for the
Right.
dogs.
Right.
But any event, yeah, man, it's interesting. The problem is that, like I said yesterday, I just don't see a red wave happening unless they get those 150 million subs.
You
Oh
can't
yeah,
say
that's
we're
right.
on
That's
YouTube.
right.
We
Yeah, we're on
we
fucking
can't
YouTube.
say it.
I know.
Can't
God
say
damn
it.
it. That really pisses me off that I cannot speak freely on fucking YouTube.
I know, but we know what you mean. We know what you mean. They have to get rid of the situation. They have to fix the situation. Yeah.
Well, here's the beautiful thing about it. Once I take care of the locals and the terrorists, then I'm going after YouTube, and then we'll take care of YouTube too. We're taking care of
Absolutely.
Google.
We'll
YouTube,
take care
Google,
of them
both.
all.
Yes, they're all
Yeah.
going to be dealt with. Twitch, hi Twitch. Yeah, remember when you banned me at the word of a bunch of fucking terrorists on the internet? Yeah,
Yeah,
Twitch.
fuck you,
That's coming.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. That's coming back to haunt your ass because guess what? There is no statute of limitations on felonies, bitch. Is colluding with domestic terrorists a felony? Oh fuck yes, it is. So there is no statute of limitations on a felony. I will be seeing you in court in the future, Twitch. Keep that in mind, boys and girls.
Well, when you think about it, YouTube are enablers. They are enabling people to
enablers.
harass and attack and
They
stalk.
did. They did. Yeah. You see, that's the thing. YouTube has harassment laws already in their terms of service. Harassment's already in their terms of service. Were these people harassing me and my family for years? Oh, fuck yeah, they were. But YouTube did absolutely nothing. They did absolutely nothing. And when I did succeed in getting Secular's channel taken down, YouTube just put it right back up again. So, yeah, fuck you, YouTube.
Well,
fuck you, Twitch.
we can always try to get it taken down again. That's all.
Well, we're gonna get the problem taken care of, which is YouTube.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
And I guarantee you, when YouTube goes down, these other social media websites are going to be paying attention. You can bet. They're going to be like, holy fuck, I'm next. And they will be. Okay, but I'm going to get YouTube.
It's like
first.
Goldberg from WCW. You're next.
You're next, motherfucker. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And that what's that line from that movie? Oh fuck. Every word that you've just said has made absolutely no sense. People have literally lost intelligence.
Oh, that's
points.
Billy Madison with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, and you were rewarded no points, and something.
We're all stupider now that you said it. Yeah,
we're all stupider now that you've said it. And I forget how the line goes, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. We should have that clip. Yeah, I should record that clip and put it up there for us.
I think it was from the movie Network, wasn't it? Wasn't it the movie from?
I thought it was Billy Madison with that. Wasn't it Billy Madison?
It might have been. I don't know.
He has the term that I haven't seen the movie in a while, but at the end of the movie, he has to do the test at the end, and the guy says, "You stupid fuck." All right, that's how we feel, Vaughn, when you talk about anything. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, Frank. Frank, you got a little skull icon. You're a big tough guy with the skull icon. You don't know anything, man.
Don't know what that skull
just
means.
Just keep going, Frank, man. Just have a good time, man, Frank. Just go find somewhere else to be, man.
And then you don't worry, you'll be joining. You'll probably be if the gods get to you before I do, you'll be joining Jennifer Souls and
Frank, just go. Frank, I don't understand, man. You don't seem like you're too bad of a guy, but you like to harass people or so. Just go away. Just shut off YouTube, man. Just leave us alone.
I blame their parents. Their parents never taught them how to act towards
behave.
others.
Yeah,
that's right. Their parents never taught them how to act towards others. If they had, they wouldn't be acting this way. My parents taught me how to behave. My parents taught me how.
I would love to do more than block you there, Frank. But unfortunately, what I want to do is, illegal.
It's probably illegal. Yes, it's probably illegal. So, But yeah, we need to get our ass off here and get over to Odyssey. Where we
Get
can
over the
actually
Odyssey.
speak
Yeah,
freely.
let's get over the Odyssey.
Where we can actually speak freely. And
yeah,
but
where we
we're
can speak
we're
freely.
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna head over to Odyssey.
So why don't you start? I'll stay
I'll
here
fire it up.
live, and you go ahead and start working on Odyssey, and then we'll transition over.
Yeah. I will work on it right now. Yep. We'll work on it.
Frank says, John, you should be careful what you wish for. Okay. I always am careful. I'm a careful person. I always cross my T's and dot my
That's
I's.
a
I always
threat,
say,
by the way. That's
huh?
a threat. That's a threat. He's giving you
Oh,
a
is that a threat? Oh, Frank, you threatened me. Isn't that against terms of service on YouTube, there,
That
boy?
is against terms of service on YouTube. Yes, it is.
But
Flag
we're
the fuck
allowed
out
to
of it.
do it, I guess. Yeah.
That's that. Well, the trolls are anyway. Yeah, normal people are, but the trolls.
I'd be careful what I wish for. I cross my T's and I dot my I's. I wish for God. I say, God, please,
I wish
make
for
the world a
I
better.
wish for the end of all the trolls immediately.
Amen.
How about
Amen.
that? How about that for a wish, motherfucker? How about
Amen.
that for a wish? You know, listen. I'm telling you, you'd much rather have me handling you than the gods of creation handling you, because the gods of creation
true.
take your fucking ass out of this world. At least with me, the worst you can get is sued or thrown in jail or both. When the gods get involved, they're going to take your fucking soul, motherfucker. So, you better be careful what you wish for, asshole. Because I tell you, the gods ain't playing no more, man. The gods have let you guys have a good run.
The
You guys have
trolls,
had a
you
good
got the
run.
gods of the Vaughn's gods on your ass. You got Allah on your ass. You got Hakados Baruch Hu, the Jewish God, on your ass. You got Jesus, the Christian homo God, on your ass. You got everyone on your ass. And you better watch it, man. You better watch. You better wake up. You better sleep with one eye open. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sleep with one eye open. That's a good song.
Some Slav says that this is the best comedy show on the internet. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your mother's face isn't on the show. That would have been even better, but unfortunately,
Yep.
It is what it is. Vaughn's setting up Odyssey. We're moving to Odyssey here soon, guys. Don't you worry, girly. Don't you worry, girly. We're on Odyssey here soon.
Yep.
Call the show. Call it something nice. Call it.
I'm just
John.
calling it noon. I'm just calling it noon talk. That's
No. You got to make it nice. You got to make it nice.
I did make it nice. Noon talk.
You got to call it. John declares war on trolls.
We already did that.
We already did that one.
We already did that.
All
I
right.
just call it noon talk. We'll
all
keep
right.
it simple.
Noon
Let's
talk.
keep
All
it
right.
simple today.
Keep
Noon
it
talk.
simple, stupid. Simple, stupid.
All right, now I got to make a thumbnail. Let me think of what I'm going to make the thumbnail out of. Nice rolling hills or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Something pleasant. We need to do something pleasant. Nice rolling hills, beautiful lawns, something. Let me see here. Let me check my wallpaper.
I pray for Frank to be able to be healed from his anxiety and his hatred. I'm sure Frank stays up at night worrying about a lot of things, and he's panicking, and he takes it out on us on the internet.
Yeah.
So I pray that Frank, you're healed. Frank, you seem like a nice guy, but you seem like you got a lot of trolling in you.
I think
also
Frank
going to
needs,
give a. What happened?
I was going to say Frank needs to take a visit to Siberia. Okay.
Well, yeah, we should give him the Napoleon treatment. They're exiled off to.
He needs to go to Siberia and find out what it's really like, and then come back and tell us all about it. And then he's got a reason to fucking whine and cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also want to pray for Bobcat out there. Bobcat, I pray that you're healed, that your mental faculties are healed from the ailments that you suffer from. I apologize. I want to give a blessing to 4KD, who's going to help with dog food. Thank you so much for being a friend.
Yes,
I wouldn't publicize it because the trolls might come after you. I apologize. Handyman, I want to pray for Handyman, even though you are a Trump Gilbert, Tulsi Gabbard supporter, you are a hater of ours, and you relentlessly harass us. So I'll pray that you'll find whatever salvation you need in life. I pray that you find whatever happiness you have in life, because I'm sick of hearing from you personally. You know what I mean? I'm sick of hearing from the trolls. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know why you guys can't get a life. Can you get? I mean, I know it's hard for you to get a girlfriend, and leave your mother's basement, but come on, guys, you got to at least try once in a while.
At least try, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah,
man,
open the door, go out, get some fresh air. You know.
Do me a favor, open the door, let him in. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There you go, Vaughn.
Yep.
Rocking it.
That's
Vaughn's rocking out with his cock out on Odyssey. That's
well,
what we're gonna.
here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. Okay, you don't let them take your song. Because somebody asked me, Vaughn, you always sing right when shit gets really, really shitty. Why are you doing that? I said, because you never let them take your song.
You know what? I have a problem, Vaughn, that I'm sometimes I'm really happy and I'm living love and I'm living love and life and I'm feeling high. And then some cocksucker comes along and knocks the wind out of my sails and makes me so depressed that I want to just jump off a building.
That's a tactic. That's an actual tactic.
That's a tactic that they do, right?
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's an actual tactic that they're doing. Yeah. Fuck yeah. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, bro.
4KD says, sorry, I was AFK. Do the dogs have food for the next few days? Can I get Vaughn's address? No offense. I don't feel comfortable putting cash in Vaughn's hands. Yeah, if you want to send the dog food right to Vaughn's house, how do we set that up, Vaughn?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what Solar was doing. Solar was doing the same thing.
Solar was sending the dog food to my house. Damn, how do we do this? You got an email? Give me your email, and
we'll talk to you there.
Yeah, we'll talk to you on email.
Frank says, Vaughn, sing John a lullaby. Yeah, sing me a lullaby.
What should I do?
I will sing a lullaby.
I can't believe it.
Our Azrael has just donated $2 through Super Chat. J-Dubs, where's your wife?
That's the question, folks. That's the question. This guy's either laying in bed or on the couch, filling his face with fucking food or vodka. He's not working. Anyways.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, little darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby.
I got a offer for you, 4KD. Why don't you send the money to my Cash App and then I'll buy the Vaughn money. I buy the dog food then for Vaughn.
Yeah, or just
Frank says those dogs need to be removed. He can't get rid of the dead cat they're eating. What are you talking about? He takes care of the dogs. But how long have you had those dogs, Vaughn? How many the big dogs outside in the midnight inside?
Since they were born.
So that's quite a few years now. Midnight's like what, 4 years old?
Something like that, yeah. She's been around a long time, yeah. She's been around a long
time. And you're saying that Frank is saying now that Midnight needs to be taken away from you.
Well,
you
that's
see
what
that?
they want.
That's
what
evil.
Well, they're
that's
fucking
sick. That's evil and sick.
Well, that's what they are. They're sick and evil fucks, and
Yeah.
they need to be dealt with. And the gods apparently are doing exactly that. Apparently, the gods are taking care of business, man. So I mean,
taking care of business everywhere. Taking care of business every day. So
all right, let's see here. That looks like
is Odyssey almost ready? I'm ready to get the hell on out of here, man.
Oh, fucking hey, I got to get it set up. I'm trying to do my thumbnail, and so that's what takes so long is doing the thumbnail because I really want to do a really really nice thumbnail because that's what they tell you. They make a really really nice thumbnail. So I'm trying to make.
Well, how many dogs have you killed, Frank? All the dead dog, all the money that you stopped giving Vaughn, you cut Vaughn's money off. Vaughn can't pay for food. They die. So they're on you. The death is on your hands.
That's
all
a good point.
Deaths are on your hands, bud.
That's a good point, John. If they hadn't have interfered with my life and cut off literally every vestige of money that I had, if they hadn't have done that, the dogs wouldn't be dying. So yeah, the deaths of these dogs is on them. The driving of my wife insane is on them. Who called CPS?
You work for a living? You work for a living? Why are you always here on YouTube harassing us then if you always work?
You don't work, motherfucker. You're always here on YouTube harassing us.
Yeah, you're harassing us. That's right. I do work. I work good, man. I work 2 jobs, motherfucker.
Yep,
You don't know
he's
what the
working
fuck you're
2 jobs.
talking
I
about.
work 3 jobs in Ohio, but you won't hear it from the trolls because that destroys their narrative. See, they
Yeah.
want to paint us as lazy bums. But see, I work 3 jobs a day in Ohio. That's probably why my feet and legs are fucked up. Do you ever think of that, motherfuckers? Yeah, that's why
And
my
I'm
feet and
sick and
legs.
here you harassing me, and I'm sick and I'm the weather. I'm trying to heal, and here you are making it worse. See, you pretend you're such a nice guy. You're making me. Shouldn't you be like, John? I hope you feel better, John. I'm sorry you're sick, John. Let me treat you all right. But of course, you're such a wonderful person that you are. You want to treat me like shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dickwads, bunch of dickwads. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I got my thumbnail ready to rock and roll. Oh yeah, and it's pretty too. Real pretty thumbnail. All right, let's see here. Now I can go forward. All right, let me put my tags in there.
Yeah, I feel a little like on the weather. I feel I don't know how to just explain it. I just feel like I feel like I got like every time I try to stand up and walk around, I feel like I got like 1,000-pound weight on my shoulders I'm carrying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like I have to lay back down, like I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
All right, let me jump out and jump back in because I got to reset my Odyssey. So hang on a second.
Okay, I'll wait for you until you get back.
Yeah.
Okay. So once Vaughn comes back in with the new links for Odyssey, we're gonna head over to Odyssey, guys. And we'll have a good time, and I'll say some really nasty things. It's so funny. Vaughn goes to me the other day, "Oh, I couldn't put the video up of us the other day because you said some nasty things about Obama." I said, "I don't give a shit if I said nasty things about the Lord and Savior Obama." He goes, "Yeah, but the trolls were able to get it." I'm like, I don't care 2 shakes of a lamb's tail about the trolls, man. If I say something, I say something wrong and it hurts your feelings, that's something on you, man. I don't live my life worrying about things like that anymore, man. You're gonna be offended that I said something about Obama. Obama's a piece of garbage. Just like I just was talking about the last show on Odyssey. So we're back on Odyssey.
We're waiting on Odyssey to load up. It's
All right. Send me in
confirming
the private chat the new StreamYard link, and I'll.
Yeah, we're waiting on it to confirm. Right
Actually, send it to me on my Skype. That'd be better.
Okay.
Send it to me on Skype.
All right. Yeah, but we're gonna wait for it to fire up here. It's confirmed.
Yeah,
right?
4KD. If you're still listening and you want to help the doggies out with the food, if you want to send me the money for the dog food and I'll buy the dog food for Vaughn, that'd be one way of doing it. Is if you don't feel comfortable giving the Vaughn, I'll make sure Vaughn's dogs were fed, or you can or the second thing would be, I don't know what would be the second way of doing it. I guess we can get you hooked up in a private call with Vaughn and you could discuss it.
Yeah, or just give her my address and my name and my address.
Well, can we trust him with your address?
The trolls all know where I live. They send CPS out to my house all the time. Remember? So they know.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they know where I live. So giving out.
You know what you could do, Vaughn? Can you do this for me? Is it too much? Can you make an Amazon wish list and put dog food on it? And then when they buy, then some troll can or whoever can buy the dog food, it goes automatically to your house.
I have a wish list, but it's for
Because
others.
that's what I do on my I have an Amazon wish list and I have things on there. If someone wants to buy me something, it goes automatically to my house without me even giving my address out.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and it's private.
What do I? Okay, now I just give them the link to the wish list.
Wish list link. Yeah.
I just
You
give
can
them the
send it
wish
out.
list link.
I can help you through it right now if you want.
I've got a wish list. I just ain't never
So
used
put
it.
put like 4 different brands of 30-pound dog food on the wish list.
Well, all right. Well, while we're waiting for the thing to load up, I'll go on ahead and do it right now.
Yeah.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, put like 20 different dog food bags on your wish list just so people can keep buying your dog food nonstop.
Right.
And then your whole trailer be fucking to the skyline of fucking dog food.
Well, at least the dogs won't be.
And if things really get bad for you too, Vaughn, you can take a scoop of the pebbles too. The scoop of the dog food.
Yeah. We're gonna skip that for now.
Yeah, we'll skip
Okay,
that. Hopefully things are working out. The judge is on your side again. We got a good lawyer.
Yeah,
for
everything
you.
seems to be doing. Everything seems to be doing okay. Okay. All right. Shopping list. Is that it? Van Helton shopping list. I
Well,
thought I had a.
unfortunately, Frank, I would send them the food instead of the $50, but unfortunately, the judge, this judge, is saying that he needs some sort of income for the kids. So I'm
right.
concerned about the kids coming back. So I'm doing that
right.
just for the kids.
That's right. And where
Let's see. Mountain Life says, doesn't he have a fishing pole? Alice Lake is full of fish to eat. He could cook them.
No,
and feed
Alice
the
Lake
dog.
is not full of fish. No, Alice Lake is not full of fish. Nope. Alice Lake is not full of fish. Somebody dropped fertilizer in the lake and killed all the fish. So, and that was
What a
done intentionally.
cocksucker.
And that was done intentionally, I might add.
Well,
They knew
whoever
what
did
they were
that
doing.
should be put in federal prison. To be honest with you, Frank says $50 is going to bring 3 kids back. John, you have to be trolling. Well, that's what the judge says. The judge says that he needs some sort of income, and I'm paying him.
Judge said any kind of home job. Well, most home jobs are part-time, and the judge probably knows that. Okay, and John is paying me easily part-time pay. So I mean,
Well, hopefully the $50 isn't supposed to cover 3 kids. I mean, he's supposed to get food stamps and all this other stuff.
I'll get all the other stuff once I get the kids back.
$50 definitely is part-time money. Like no time. Like an hour and a half work. Even by Kentucky standards. Okay, 3 hours work in Kentucky. I don't know how much it is in Kentucky to make $50, but
it's getting the kids first, then handling everything next. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's full of hard drives. What the hell does that mean? It's full of hard drives.
It's not. No, somebody started this stupid story that
Drain Lake Alice, folks.
I took the hard drives out of that computer and threw them in the creek. Why the fuck would I do something that stupid? Why would I throw my only evidence in fucking Lake Alice? That would be stupid of me. If I'm going to take them hard drives out of that computer.
These people are so stupid.
No, John. No, John. They really
He's a Slav. What do you expect from a Slav, man?
They really believe that.
I know.
They really believe that. They really believe that I yanked them hard drives out of that computer and threw them in Lake Alice. I'd be the biggest fool that ever walked the earth to do that. That's the only proof I got that these fuckers are evil. I get those. If I do take apart, you better hope I don't take apart that computer. Because if I do, the first thing I'm going to do is make a beeline to fucking Clay County Courthouse, and I'm going to give them hard drives to that female judge in district court. Yeah. And when she reads the filth that you fuckers have put on that hard drive to my ex-wife, you guys are going to be in a lot of fucking hot water. So you better hope I never take that computer back here apart. Because the second I do, them hard drives are going to get in the hands of that female judge. And when she reads that filth, that'll be the end of you motherfucking trolls. I won't need to do jack shit. She'll do it for me.
Now this guy is saying that you should turn your barn into a greenhouse to feed everyone in the village.
It takes a village. Wow, who said that shit? Who said it takes a village? Yeah, that was Hillary fucking Clinton said that shit. That was Hillary Clinton said that shit. All right, shopping list. But I thought I had a wish list too. I'm almost certain I did. I thought I had a wish list.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to make maybe I deleted it. I'll have to make another one. Create a list.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wish list. We'll just call it.
Oh, you're Croatian? The guy says he's Croatian. Oh, Croatian. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's somewhat better than being, I guess that's all right.
I guess.
Please, do they have food for the next couple of days? We just told you, no, we need you to send the food.
They got food. The food will last for 2 days. Yeah, I've got enough food to last for 2 days. But I mean, you know, they're gonna eventually need the
Yeah,
food
you
by
need to
the end of the week.
send out the you got to send out the next shipment now, or else.
Yeah, you got to send the shipment now so that it gets here in 2 to 3 days. You get
Yeah.
me? You gotta plan ahead. You got to send it now so that it.
You have Von Helton telling people to plan ahead. But remember, his money's for him, not to feed dogs. So it's up to you to feed the dogs. It's an emergency, folks.
Gets here when the food does run out. You follow?
The address is available. What does that mean? The address is available.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, Vaughn, you already have Vaughn's address.
You already have my address? Is that what you're saying?
So just send it out then. If you already have Vaughn's address, then why are you asking us for? Why you give a shit what we think then? Just send the food out then if you already have the address.
Yeah, just 30 pound
surprise.
bags.
Yeah.
Okay, wish list. I'll make a wish list anyway in case somebody really does want to utilize it. Okay, create list. All right, now we'll add items. Okay, how the fuck do I add the items?
Just go type into the search on Amazon 30-pound dog food.
Oh, 30-pound bag dog food.
And then when you're on the page, there's a button where you go to buy it, but instead of buying it, you're gonna put add to wish list instead.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Wow, some of this dog food is expensive as fuck. Holy shit.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, you know, at least the shit that I was, you know, telling them to get was reasonable. I mean, some of this shit is fucking holy shit, dude. Well, what's the fucking
Killing me, Vaughn. You're killing me. Yes.
Eat some frogs. this guy is
well, you know
sick,
what? You know
man.
why he said that, right? You know why he said that, right?
Why? Because you're part French or something?
No, he said that because many of the frogs are poisonous.
Oh, he wants you to die.
Yeah, he wants me to fucking die.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that fucking is. 38-pound baggie. Add to wish list. Okay, what the fuck, man? We ain't got no big bags of dog food anymore.
Just put a little bag of dog food.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, 4K, we're not cursing at you. We're cursing at the trolls. We don't like the haters out in the comments. That's not for you, man.
We're not talking to you. We're talking to these haters
Yeah,
online. Calm down,
down.
Kay. Calm down, Kay. We're not talking to you. We're talking to these haters.
Now the trolls are saying that's you that were saying that you put your hands out in the air and said this is all going to be mine, not little Jimmy.
Well, then they're a dumbass because
who's little Jimmy again? Who's that piece of crap?
James Arnold Frost.
Oh, you call him Jimmy? Oh, you call him Jimmy?
They call him Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
They call him Jimmy.
Why they call him little Jim? He must be like what, 800 pounds?
They call him Little Jim because there's a Big Jim. Larry's father is named Big Jim, and then Little Jim is the one that lives down the road and is the cause of all the problems.
Oh man, okay. I can't believe he lives just down the road from you, man. I would be terrified living next to a human shit like that, man.
What's scary is the way he's so easy to manipulate people. That's what's scary.
He can manipulate anyone really quick. Yeah, I would. Yeah,
yeah, it's scary.
He has a really sick. He's like a what's the word I'm trying to think of? He's like a psychopath. He's like a sociopath. You know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is that I literally watched him tell my mom to kick my wife off the property.
Keep in mind, J-Dubs has never met this man, or he just had to ask who he was again, 2 seconds ago. But then says shit online, in front of all their, 10 viewers or whatever. But that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying?
She never complained. She never asked any questions. She literally gets up like a robot, calls the sheriff's office. And then when the deputy sheriff come out, she starts jumping all over the deputy sheriff because the deputy sheriff told her, well, she ain't broke no laws. James Arnold Frost lied to you. And when he says this, Mom flies into a rage, and I thought Mom was going to get arrested. Okay, normal people don't do that, but people that are being brainwashed do that. You know, and I will remind everyone, because everybody, oh, brainwashing, ha, ha, ha. I will remind everyone that MK Ultra was a thing back in the 60s. That shit was real back in the 60s. MK Ultra is a real government program. You can look that shit up. It was a real government program. But what is MK Ultra? It's mind control.
You know what women want, and women want men that can hunt and build homes and land up. Okay, yeah, sure. Maybe where you're from.
No, what most women want is a man with lots of money. And as soon as I get my money back away from the cross, I'll have it. That's what women want. They want a man with lots of money. And I'll have my money back soon. Sooner than
It's my money and I want it now.
Exactly. That commercial from years ago. It's my money and I want it now. Exactly right. And it is my money and I do want it now.
Vaughn, did you put something on the wish list? Yet or what?
I did. Now, how do I get to the? How do I get?
Now go to your Amazon wish list page. I'm not sure exactly how to get there, but it's somewhere in your options.
Right. Okay.
Settings.
Right.
And there should be a button there that says share link or share link public.
Send list to others. Is that it?
Yes. Send the list to others. Yeah.
Okay.
Now there should be an option there to keep your address private. So you want to make sure that's clicked.
Anyone with a link can view your list with.
Yes, anyone with a link can view it. Yes, you want that one.
Okay. Copy and link.
Copy link.
Okay, link has been copied.
Send it to me in the private chat.
And then I'll send it to you in the private chat.
And then we'll. So Brian saying that the money's all gone. Well, someone's going to have to pay restitution then.
Yep. If they spent the money,
there's going to have to be restitution then, because if you spend all that money and you fucking got rid of it, then that's big. That's a big no for you guys.
That's right. That's right. If the money's all been spent, then they got to reimburse that shit. They don't have a choice. You know, Larry thinks he got away without having to pay $25,000 in back rent. He's mistaken. I assure you, he's mistaken. Because if this district judge doesn't make him give the money back, the federal judge will make him give him the money back. Don't forget, folks.
So that's the link there for
wish list.
4KD. There you go, right there. Boom.
Yep, there you go. 4K. You don't even have to talk to me or anything. You can just go right to that list and buy to your heart's content. Now, like I said, a 15-pound bag isn't going to last for shit. You're going to have to get a 30-pound bag at least. And you need to buy it now so that in 2 to 3 days when it arrives, it'll arrive in time to cover, this bag going down to nothing.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
For 2 to 3 days from now when it arrives, or however long it is. I think it's 2 to 3 days, 4 days, something like that. And so you buy it now and then it'll get there. So
perfect. Now send me that wish list on my on Skype.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Because do you have it where other people can add things to the wish list?
I don't have it to where they can edit it, because
okay, good, because the trolls will fuck with you if you do that.
Exactly. They'll put a bunch of filth on there, and then they'll point to Amazon and say, "Oh, look at all the filth on his wish list, Amazon. You got to ban him right now," just like they did with Twitch. And probably like they did with other places too. They go into my shit, they put a bunch of filth on there, and then they go back whining and crying and say, "Oh, look at all the filth on his stuff." They don't say that they hacked my shit. They don't say that they were the ones put it there. They just say, "Oh, look at all the filth on there. You got to get rid of him. You got to ban him. You got to get rid of him." Well, no, nobody's editing my shit. Not on Amazon. Not on Amazon. That's for damn sure. But yeah, you can go straight to that list, Kay. You don't have to give me a dime. You don't have to talk to me or anything. You can just go on ahead, get on the wish list, and let me add some more dog food on there. Let's see here. All departments. pounds is that? One-time purchase. Oh, that's only 3.3. Only 3.3 pounds, and they wanting $15 for that sumbitch. Whoa, holy shit! That shit's expensive. Small breed dog.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, let me see how many pounds this is. 15 pounds.
Killing me, Vaughn. You're killing me.
And I think it's
34 people, 35 people now.
I
Yeah.
thought it was closer to 100, but maybe not. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
is
I'm
it? Oh, shit.
maybe I'm exaggerating.
Fuck me.
Well, we know for a fact the two boys that died at the railroad tracks, that's definitely the Clintons. Because
Yeah.
the boys had absolutely no other connection to anyone who used to do that. That's true. They would have a pallet of food out there and everybody would run to it and it would be gone in like 5 seconds. And if you didn't hear about it, you just were out of luck, because they would literally run and grab the food up. But,
Well, you
but
can't
it was-
run, Vaughn. You're disabled. Is there someone I can call and say that I know someone with disabilities that I need food delivered to their house and have food delivered to your house? Maybe
well,
that's a
like I
possibility.
said, they haven't done that since COVID. So
Well, maybe if I tell them that there's someone literally dying in a trailer, that maybe they'll fucking bring some
well,
food
if
out.
if I get down low to where that I'm in that position again, like when I needed the meal from Huddle House, then I can contact you.
He said they've been doing it every month, and it's not a pallet where you have to line up and throw it in the truck. Over 200 people, they go in 5 minutes away from you. So it's a line. They don't really run towards it, is what he's saying.
That's no. This is food that they put out on a pallet, back next to where where the clothing drive place is, and they put a wooden pallet on the ground, and you go and see. Now, some days it might be flour, some days it might be dehydrated milk, some days it might
So
be
what day
something
is it, Mountain Man? What day is it that they do this? You know what day it is, Mountain Man? What day? It's a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Do they
what
do
day?
it
Yeah,
Wednesdays?
today's Wednesday. What day do they do it on? If they're doing it, just tell me what day they're doing it on, and I'll go down there. Because you seem to know what you're talking about. You seem to know better, even though I'm the one that lives here. Somehow you seem to know more than I do. So lay it on us. What day is it? I'd love to hear it. Because I live here. You don't. And I'm telling you, ain't been no pallets of food out there at that fucking food drive place since COVID hit. There ain't been.
Every last Friday of the month. So the last Friday of the month.
Every last Friday of the month. How convenient. I got to wait a whole month before I
Yeah.
can go check.
Well,
How
maybe there's
convenient.
an emergency. Maybe Mountain Man, you have the number to the place. I can call them and say, "Hey, there's an emergency. We need food now today. Can we get
But
some
now that's
food
a lie,
today?"
though, John. I don't need food today. That's a lie. Don't lie. Okay, we cannot lie. We cannot
Well,
tell a lie.
we'll need food. I mean, we need to get you
Right,
as
but
much food
not
as we
right
can.
now. Right, but not right now. Let's just wait and see how things happen. Besides, supposedly I got my child support coming. I've got all kinds of things
He
coming.
says that he gets several times a month. He gets food from them. So if you're getting food from them 7 times a month, why don't you say, Mountain Man, hey, I have a buddy named Vaughn. He lives down there by the road, over there by Alex Lake. He needs food. Can you send him something? He's disabled. Is it possible that you can vouch for? Say to them, hey, there's a disabled man that needs food. He can't get out to get food. Can you send them some food? Is it possible that you have some humanity and help a human being out today? Sheesh. Holy Moses.
I'll go up to OBI. I don't have a phone right now because nobody wants to give me the fucking money they owe me. But when I get my phone turned on, I'll just call them. I'll just call them and say, hey.
Someone just tried to send dog food, but you don't have the address set up on the wish list. Can you set up the address real quick so people can start sending food?
Okay. Let me see. How do I?
You have to go into the settings of the wish list and make sure the settings of the address is set up.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Where is the settings for the wish list? Manage the list.
Manage list, probably. Yeah, sounds about right.
Alexa can add items to your list.
You don't need that. That's the talking shit. That's the talking bitch.
Yeah, talking thing. Yeah, we don't want that. Besides, we now know it's CIA anyway.
Right, it listens to you and just fucking tracks you and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Shipping address. Okay.
Shipping address. There you go.
Okay.
Man says he's still living off the 50-pound bag of rice and 50-pound bag of beans they gave 4 months ago. Well, Man, as a favor to me, John, okay, listen, as a favor to me, is it possible the next time that you see them, or is it possible for you to call them and say, hey, you know someone who's disabled, who can't get out of the trailer, can you please go and send them some food? They desperately need it. And send them a 50-pound bag of rice that will last them 4 months. Vaughn could use rice for 4 months. That's a good thing. So go ahead and try to help as a favor to me.
Vaughn would not cook rice. Vaughn would not cook anything. That's a problem. That's why he doesn't take advantage of these food banks and stuff. Because they give you, I mean, they will give you, I'm assuming, they give you obviously some pre-made stuff. But I mean, you know, like maybe a little quart of jam or something. But most of it's baking supplies, so you can actually cook food. Right? Vaughn doesn't cook. He microwaves.
Try to do it, okay, buddy? I don't know. I don't know you personally, man. I just met you today. Nice to meet you. Shalom aleichem, aleichem shalom. Okay. Zeyachud, whatever language you speak. Como estás? To the Bain, you know, Spanish, German, English.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. I've added my address to the wish list.
Now, did you set the setting to where it's a private address and the trolls can't find it?
Yes, it's set.
Okay,
it's
good.
set to where, and it's set to where it can't be removed or anything like that.
Oh, beautiful! There you go, Vaughn. You're a smart cookie, Vaughn. Thank you.
I try to be.
Mountain Man says, I might be able to talk to the preacher woman next to the storage building or the doctor's office and see if she can send some food. She knew his mother. Okay, so the preacher woman knew Alice. Okay, good. Baruch Hashem, God is good. So tell her that Alice's boy Vaughn needs a little something on this, you know, help out.
No.
Tell Vaughn to mark his calendar for the 28th, the last Friday of the month, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So, Vaughn, are you able? So, Vaughn's at a meeting with the kids at 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, aren't you?
On Friday. No, Friday I leave here at 3 in the afternoon, so I should be able to.
So, before you leave to go see the kids, you'll go down to the church or the
check
school.
it out. Right. I'll go down and check it out.
I'll remind you. What do we got? 2 weeks from now?
But it is okay. Well, now see, if he's talking about the church, that's something totally different. I was talking about OBI, but if he's talking about the church, then that's something totally different.
The church, the school, OBI. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't live in Kentucky. I don't live in Corbin.
Right.
So I live out in North Country, New York. Here I live in Trump County.
Corbin either. Right. Well, we don't live in Corbin either. We live
in, whatever. I don't know.
We live in Oneida, not Corbin.
Oneida.
Oneida,
Corbin, Manchester, whatever the fuck.
London, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's I told you about that, didn't I? Where I was talking about that guy from the UK. And
he thought you lived, man.
Yeah, I said
you got all these fucking pommy. You got all your towns named after the Limeys. You know, Manchester, London.
I said, here's what I said. I said, you know, I live in Manchester and I'm going to be heading to London here in a few days. And he's like, oh, well, blimey, I'm just down the road from you. And I'm like, I think you got the wrong Manchester. I think you got the wrong Manchester. I'm talking about Manchester, Kentucky. He's like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's weird, isn't that weird? But we got London, Somerset, and Manchester all our cities in the United Kingdom, all of them, all 3.
Unbelievable.
And we got all 3. We got all 3 of them. And boy, Somerset's huge. Oh my God.
Here in New York, where I'm from, we got a lot of Roman names, a lot of Roman cities names and stuff. Syracuse and Rome. There's literally a town named Rome here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, Somerset's growing so big, it may put up a challenge for Lexington. It's getting so big. Somerset's growing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Somerset's
So now that we're good on Amazon, you want to give? How is Odyssey doing? Is Odyssey all set up?
Odyssey's ready to rock. Yeah, we're ready to rock.
So put out the okay. So Jay just said the dog food should be there, November 14th from Amazon.
October 14th, he says.
October 14th. Now, Vaughn, did you get an email confirming that someone bought dog food from Amazon? That you should get an email.
I should get an email confirming that. Yes. Hang on just a second. Let me see here. Well, I didn't get it yet.
And if you did buy it, Jay, thank you, Jay. We support you. Thank you so much, Jay.
Yes, Jay. If you did buy it, we definitely support you and thank you. But I should get it. I should get an email confirmation on that shit. I should. We'll see. We'll see. He just now did it, so we'll give it some time.
Okay.
You
have the link to the.
time.
Do you have the link to the Odyssey link so that people can go over to the Odyssey and watch us over there?
Yes, yes. I will give you the link, and then you can put it out there for everyone, and then they can join us over there. There we go. There's that.
All right, beautiful.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Copy the link.
Good man. Yeah, I don't know why Dan stopped taking care of the dogs. I mean, he promised, but oh well. Maybe the trolls are just on his ass, and he.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know, Dan helped out for 2 months.
He did help out a little bit. Yeah, he did. He did help out a little bit. So I mean,
and that's all that matters. You know, you give a little. You know, when you do something nice for someone else, it comes back. You know.
Yep. That's
Jay. If you did buy dog food, we'll give you a blessing that God will give you everything your heart desires, and that you will have a happy and living, and you have a happy and successful life.
There you go. Yep. The gods appreciate those that help others now. They do.
Maybe we never said thank you. We'll tell Dan thank you all the time. We love Dan. I'm a fan. I try to be a friend to Dan and Solar Marshall.
I have.
I try to be reasonable, even though Dan sometimes comes on the show and he's yelling and screaming and he's doing his thing. You know, we love him. We love Dan. You know, but Dan is Dan. Dan's gonna do Dan.
And Dan is all tied up in government work, and so
he's always busy, always working. We feel bad for the guy.
Maybe the government's got him doing clandestine shit to where he can no longer be on YouTube and no longer hang around.
Yeah, maybe Dan's out there and he's a spy for the spy for the government. He's out there doing secret government work.
You never know.
Never know.
Secret agent
man.
Secret agent man. Hey, giving you a number and taking away your name. Yeah.
So that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here and we're gonna head on over to the Odyssey.
And you may be at risk, it says. Over here.
Or maybe you two are just ass wipes. Well, maybe Frank, you got to take your head out of your ass and smell the fresh air after a while.
That's right.
Because I think you're smelling your own shit.
I'll tell you, the gods. I don't have FB. Remember, I got kicked off for being an evil Trump supporter, just like YouTube. Got kicked off for being an evil Trump supporter, and we can't have that shit.
Thank you, Jay. Take it easy, Jay. We're going to go over the Odyssey, guys.
Yep. We're out of here.
All right.
Bye, y'all.
All righty.
All right, folks. So, of course, there is much more to the stream. We're not even halfway through this one. All I know is Candace comes in. I don't know if too much happens. And then there was a stream just over an hour today. Again, I don't know if too much happens. Something's going on with this Candace chick. Vaughn's got it in his head that he can convince her to move in. I don't know what soft trolling's going on, but we'll have to check out those shenanigans another day. We're coming up, sorry. It's almost 4 hours, folks. The madness the train's got to stop. The train's got to stop for the night. But I want to thank everybody for joining me. And we'll get caught up on these Vaughn streams after the weekend. I'm sure more lulls will happen. And I'll do my best to get it to you. Please thumbs up the video on your way out. Subscribe. Consider all that stuff. And, yeah, that's about it for tonight, folks.